We are live.
Yes, sir.
Kyle's in the building. There's people in the chat already. Sarah's been looking forward to this. I said we were going to let you down very hard. So hopefully, we can live up to her expectations there. But what's the deal, kid?
Chilling, man.
Everything
Chilling.
going well?
Yeah, everything's good. We were in DC, but we came back to Virginia because one of the kids is having some testing shit done tomorrow morning. We got to take her to that. So we just got back now from DC like an hour ago or so.
Did you guys have school today? Because there were some schools that didn't because of like Diwali, like the Indian holiday.
We did.
Yeah.
The county we're in is very, very conservative, and the only diversity is like black and white. So there is no. I mean, I don't even think like in New York we always got the Jewish holidays off. Here they don't even get the Jewish holidays off.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't think there's like any Jewish people in the whole county.
Oh, damn.
There's no Jewish people. There's no Asians. There's no. I mean, shit. Indians.
When Molly from upstate New York, she said like she didn't really know many Jewish people growing up either. Like in her school, at least, like there were towns that were like close to her next door or whatever that were like primarily like Jewish, but like when she was growing up, she didn't know a lot of Jewish people either, which is like wild that a lot of places grow up like not knowing a lot of Jewish people, and then they just hear on the news that like Jews are bad. Israel doesn't help too what they do.
To us growing up in New Rochelle, like it would have been crazy to not have Jewish people around.
Exactly,
because New Rochelle, it's very diverse, like super diverse in every way imaginable. So, but we're like our own little thing. Like as soon as you get to like the middle of the country, there's no Indians, there's no Asians, there's no Jews. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's Hispanics, but even where I am, there's not even that many Hispanics. So it's like a lot of the country sort of like that, where it doesn't have what we took for granted in New York,
Yeah, and then it's weird that like some places there's like a big pocket of like Hispanics or
right. Iranians, Armenians, like there's in LA, there's like spots, shit like that. Yeah, like pockets like that.
Yeah, I wonder how that shit works out. Like just one of them like just like migrates there. Like it's sad, but I sent you an article. My friend sent me an article who still lives in the town we were at in Illinois, like Round Lake. And ICE is like there was articles of ICE just straight rounding people up. And there is a big kind of like population of like Hispanics out there. But it's nuts that like that was the town I was living in. Like at the supermarket that I would shop at, straight people are coming outside and just getting like taken up by ICE, which is wild, dog.
It's so horrible. That's happening in Chicago, that's happening in DC, that's happening in LA, that's happening in Portland. Like Trump is just invading these places and letting ICE run wild, and they're just fucking up. Not even like criminals. Like they said they went into an apartment building and like arrested everybody. It was like 900 people, and they said we got 10 criminals.
That's
like,
crazy.
Jesus Christ, this is insane. You're ruining people's lives for what?
I hope the people that are like falsely getting taken, like the people of these videos that like get demolished, are like suing and actually winning. Like, I don't know. Like, are they going to court? Like, are there cases of people like actually like, are they winning money? Would they file a lawsuit against the government?
Yeah, you can. And I think they will. I think there will be a lot of civil cases, not criminal cases. Civil cases is when you're saying, give me money. Criminal cases is when it's like your ass has got to get locked up. And so you're likely to get some wins if you do civil cases. I bet you there's going to be lawyers throughout this country that are like, I'll fucking take your case pro bono. You only get, if I win, give me 10% or whatever it is. Yep. And I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to make a lot of money off this because they are clearly violating their rights. Like there's no due process. They're like fucking grabbing them from the fucking Home Depot parking lot and locking them up and not giving them lawyers and shit. Like they've violated so many rules and shit with how they've done it,
Low-key, you could have like, you can put out like a Craigslist ad, just be like, cover your face, wear sunglasses, come like, I'll come out of the Stop and Shop at $4.50, come tackle me, pretend you're ICE, and then just file like a good ass lawsuit.
Bro, what's been happening is there's been people pretending to be ICE officers and abducting women.
That's pretty scary.
They're covering their faces just like the ICE officers too, and people don't know the difference. Nobody knows the difference,
Oy.
Crazy, right?
So did you guys get diarrheaed on by Trump in DC?
Us personally, no, but they were
The-
diarrheaing on a lot of people in DC.
So were you in DC when the No Kings protest was happening?
No, we were in Virginia, but our little red county in Virginia had a huge protest, huge
Like against Trump?
against Trump. Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
it was all No Kings. It was like, I want to say it's like 200 people in this tiny ass Republican county.
That's
which
pretty
is
good.
a lot. Yeah, Crystal said it was the biggest one she'd ever seen here.
Wow. Yeah, because they had one here in Rockland where I'm at, and they had the No Kings, but then on the other side of the street there was like pro-Trump supporters. So the shit was like kind of weird. It was like they were yelling at each other. And then who did I see? I saw like some person post like, I mean, I'm curious your thoughts if like you think that shit accomplishes anything. Like he's still gonna be our president, regardless of like the protest or not,
Yeah, but here's why it's important. They need to know that like there are limits and there are lines, and that the more you do fucked up shit, the more people go out in the street. And so yesterday was 7 million. That's the biggest protest in U.S. history.
Damn, that's kind of crazy.
There was a protest in April, I think, called the Hands Off protest. That was 3 million people. It was an anti-Trump protest. Then the next one was, I want to say, July, and it was a No Kings protest. That was 4 to 6 million, they said. This one was 7 million. So it's growing more and more every time because Trump is so fucked up and doing fucked up shit. And so there's like a famous thing that if 3.5% of the population protests against the government, then no government has been able to survive when that percentage of the population is protesting.
Well, that's good.
Basically meaning that like they get wiped the fuck out in the next election.
Yeah.
And so it definitely matters. It's definitely good for something. But yeah, to your point, there's more shit that can be done with people in power. Like I always say, the blue state should be saying, we're not going to pay our federal taxes until you give us the money that you're stealing from us. Because right now, Trump has withheld $27 billion from blue states that's supposed to go to them by law. And he's just holding it. So I read an article today that said the blue states should hold the money in like this slush fund kind of, and just sit on it until the federal funds are released to them, which they need to be by law. And if not, then fine, you don't get the money. You don't get our tax money. That's the shit they should be doing. You should have cops arresting ICE people all over the place because ICE is committing crimes, and the cops could say, hey, it doesn't matter that you're a federal agent. You just committed a crime, and I got it on video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, there's other things they could be doing. But, yeah, the protesting thing is good.
Yeah, I saw a couple, and then I saw people just saying that shit. Like, the shit usually takes me like 15 minutes to get my daughter from dance. That shit took like a half an hour just because there was mad people honking and fucking like getting in the way. I was like, yo, I'm with you guys, but kind of like clear a lane so I could drive my car to this shit.
That's crazy. So there were people in the street, or they were people slowing down to?
I mean, just slowing it down because like there was cops, like blocking the shit. I feel like you ever like drive somewhere and unnecessarily the cop will just be in the middle of the shit directing traffic, and you're just like, you're making this shit worse. Like don't be there. We went to this, it was actually dope. It's like a small theater by us. My mom got us tickets because they were like away. And it's like off Broadway. And if it does well, it like goes to off Broadway. So it's like, it's still good actors and like professional ass shit. It's in the middle of nowhere. And we were leaving and they were doing construction. And it was probably, I don't know, like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. There was like 20 people lined up, like just like directing people through construction traffic. I was like, this seems like the most unnecessary ass shit that like there's always mad people at a fucking construction site doing diddly dick.
Yeah.
And the shit never gets done. Like there's a bridge by us that they've been doing construction on for like fucking God knows how long. And I'm like, I never see people working on this shit, but all it does is just, it turns to one lane and there's always fucking traffic. And I'm just like, why does anybody fucking work on this shit?
Yeah, that's the classic mafia no-show jobs, they called it, that they would send those people to work construction. And so you would be getting paid for doing construction, but you don't actually do construction. You just sit around the lot and like talk shit the whole time.
That's why like I fuck with I mean, I think you like him, the guy who's running for mayor, Zoran or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's the man.
He posted something that because like I don't know if you've seen in New York City, but like there's scaffolding everywhere. And he just put like an ad up that's like, we're gonna get rid of the scaffolding. And that shit just looks hideous. And I'm always just like, what? Like it seems like they just put that stuff up and never take it down. And he was saying that like shit's been up there for years.
They had a hilarious. I don't know if you saw any of the clips from the debate that Zoran did. So you did? You saw some of them?
Low key, the one Republican guy, I kind of fuck with him a little bit.
Everybody likes Sliwa. He's just funny as fuck, and he's not bowing to the pressure. Everybody trying to get him to drop out so that Cuomo could go head to head with Zoran.
Is he like a millionaire or some shit? Like, how is he just like?
Who, Sliwa?
Yeah, like what's his story?
No, Sliwa, he's been a lifelong Republican, and he was part of this thing called the Guardian Angels in the 90s when there was high crime in New York City.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
He would go around. They wear like red fedoras or berets or whatever the fuck, and they would like stop crime, right? Because they thought, oh, there's too much crime and the cops are outmanned or whatever.
Yeah.
And so that was his origin story. Then he was like a radio host or some shit, and I don't know what he's done the past like decade, but he's the Republican nominee, and I'm happy he's staying in because he's not giving Cuomo a chance to make it Cuomo versus Zoran. I think Zoran will win either way, but that's him keeping it real. Because he said Eric Adams was offered $10 million from billionaires to drop out. And so they definitely offered Sliwa that shit too. And he was like, go fuck yourself. I don't want your $10 million. So that's that's incredible. He's a real man of principle. But the funny part I was thinking of is the question that was asked about parades. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They asked some question about parades, and they asked each of them like, would you be okay with like all the parades? And fucking Sliwa was like, I think we should have every single parade in New York City. And Zoran was like, I don't think much about parades. He's like, I don't think I've ever thought about a parade before.
The most random shit. Like I sometimes it's the same shit I've said about sports reporters. Like the questions they ask sometimes, I'm like, these guys are getting paid full salaries, a lot of money, and they'll just ask the most basic shit or the dumbest shit, and you're like, how did you get access to like one, ask that question, and two, like who is that question for? Like who's sitting at home like parade question?
Parades, that's what I want to talk about.
Like there was so much shit that like it's just unnecessary, and they're asking stuff that like I feel like doesn't even apply to like the job, like.
Yeah, there was another part where they tried to shit on Zoran because they asked him if he would like, would you keep up the Christopher Columbus statue or some shit? And Cuomo jumped in and was like, he gave the middle finger to the Christopher Columbus statue. He gave the middle finger. And Zoran's like, I don't think about shit. I don't think about statues either, bitch. I'm trying to lower grocery prices.
yeah, like shit like that. The one that the New York Post posted was like, he took a picture with who they said would like plotted for 9/11 or something like that. Like, or not 9/11, the first World Trade Center bombing.
Oh, yeah, that fake shit you saw with the imam. That was all bullshit.
It was, right? Yeah, they are writing like so many hit pieces on him.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Meanwhile, I pointed this out in response to that. Trump was taking a picture with the fake Syrian president who just took over the country and overthrew Assad. He was actually in Al-Qaeda. Like, literally, he was there's fucking like video of him and pictures of him like beheading people and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They don't say shit about that. Like they're just trying to smear him. That's how it is. They also said he said some shit like they try to make it seem like he said, I'm going to raise like only white people's taxes or something, which is total bullshit. He didn't fucking say that. They just make shit up to try to take him down because they're desperate now. They know he's going to win. So they're desperately trying to take him down.
I think he's going to win in a landslide. But the one guy is funny. I saw another clip today and I wouldn't be surprised. It didn't seem like it was, fake or whatever, but like he's giving a press conference and some homeless guy like walks in front of him. And then he starts talking to him. The police comes up like he was going to take him away. And he's like, no, I got it. And he was like, how many times have you been to the hospital? And the guy's like, a lot of times. And then he ends up getting the guy to like stand with him while he's giving his speech. But the guy like starts crying as he's like talking to the Republican guy. It was actually like a dope clip, but like, I don't know the guy's policies or whatever, but like all this stuff he's putting on social media, he's just walking up to like random homeless people and literally just talking to them. And it's like a lot of people are saying like, yo, like stop capitalizing on homeless people or whatever. But like the guy is just a character, man. And the fact that like he's one of the top like 3 choices to be the mayor of New York City is another fucking crazy thing within itself.
Sliwa is New York as fuck. He is very New York. He's got like that New York vibe to him through and through. Yeah. He's the Republican candidate, so he's got no chance, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see Zoran win by like double digits because he's definitely going to win by double digits. But shout out to Sliwa.
Yeah, but then Bernie's saying that like Zoran's the guy that the Democratic Party should be like backing right now, but like they haven't endorsed him or some shit.
Yeah, because he's not corporate, you know? He's not corporate, and they want somebody who they could like control, you know? And he's not controllable. Yeah, he's like the future, you know?
So we'll get into this in a second, but I sent you, or I gave you, like 6 bags of chips. But today's NBA jersey day, so I wanted to ask you if you could go back in time.
Chips right here.
What NBA jersey would be your first choice to go back and rock? And I think I know, but I'm curious what you would say.
McGrady.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
Well, which McGrady?
Houston.
Oh, Houston.
I fuck with the Houston one.
A lot of people would go back.
Orlando. They go Orlando.
Yeah.
No, but I have fond memories of I want to say it's like 07, 08, where it was Yao Ming and
Van Gundy was the coach, right?
I think Van Gundy was the coach. It was Yao Ming and T-Mac. And in my mind, it's like, oh shit, they just recreated like Kobe and Shaq, you know?
Yep.
And
I think Francis was like still that point guard on the team, maybe, right?
He was at one point, and then Rafer Alston was for one of the years too. Yep. But I love that team, and there was one that I think McGrady got hurt or Yao Ming got hurt, or like both of them got hurt, and they still went on like a 27 straight win streak or some shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. And so I love that team, but then the injuries ended up catching up with them, and they never really were able to put it all together and have that real run. But I love that. I loved watching that Houston Rockets team. I could have said Kobe, but you know, Lakers jerseys or whatever.
Yeah.
T-Mac, the Orlando T-Mac is probably a close second because the pinstripe Orlando jersey is fire. Like it's just fire. Amazing.
And the one with the stars on it is good too. Like
yes,
silky star one.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Banger.
And then some people say Raptors T-Mac too. There's a Raptors T-Mac shit.
That's a good.
And that
one.
shit was
got a lot of iconic jerseys.
He's got a lot of iconic jerseys, and then the other one was also, I mean, the Allen Iverson shit. But I feel like that Sixers jersey was just whatever, you know.
Yeah. I started, I mean, there's so many documentaries on Allen Iverson, but I was watching, like, I think it was one ESPN put out of like his 30 for 30 or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was mad good. Like he apparently had like he was serving like a 5-year jail term, but I think the Virginia governor
pardoned him.
It was like a black dude pardoned him, and he only served like a couple months, and then he went on to like have his career, which is wild.
Yeah, there was some like brawl at a bowling alley.
Yep,
and it became like a racial war or something. And so he was caught up in that, and they ended up giving him a lot of time. But so I know he's had a crazy life. Apparently, he used to never do laundry and just buy new clothes all the time when he was in the NBA.
There's also a rapper that recently did that. I think someone put it on social media. It was like, I Airbnb'd my house to whoever, and he like did a video through, and there was like chains left there. It was like mad boxes of Air Force Ones, and I think the rapper like commented on the guy's TikTok or whatever and was like, yeah, that's something I would do. Like, he's like, yeah, that's me.
Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. He also apparently he was an asshole at casinos. He would go gamble and like be really pissed off at people when he did it. Allen Iverson.
I'm sure. I mean, like I've seen videos of Dana White gambling. Apparently he's like really like degenerate gambling. Like,
and he's a quadrillionaire, that guy too, you know.
But like at some point, I mean, like it could get bad. I feel like you could have a night, you know, but then he could probably just be like, oh, we're gonna have a fight in, you know, Saudi Arabia or some shit and get his money back in 2 seconds.
But there's to your point though, there's no amount of money that's safe if you're a real gambler, you know. If you're a real gambling addict, it doesn't matter if you got $5 billion in the bank. You could fucking lose that shit. You can find a way to lose that shit.
Well, you could say like, this next bet's gonna be $3 billion, you know, like
totally. Yeah. I guarantee you, like Drake bets millions of dollars at a time on shit. I guarantee you he's got not nearly as much money in the bank as he should after all his success, you know?
Yeah, that rush is wild, man. I mean, I don't have anywhere close to that in the bank account, but like I've been in Vegas and I've been up a lot, and then there's been times where I've been down a lot, and it's just like you just have a mindset of like having to keep going back to the well, you know, and it's like, no, I'm going to win it on the next hand. And it's like, it's a scary mentality because you think, I mean, like I say the same thing about people who smoke or whatever. I'm like, just stop smoking.
Right.
But like when I gamble, they're like, yo, just stop gambling. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. It's just, I'm going to put 200 down and this time I'll win. Like, and you don't.
Bro, I watched a great video. You mentioned the smoking. I watched a great video. Just this like new YouTuber guy. I wish I had his name. I'd shout him out right now. But he made himself get addicted to Zins so he could quit it. Then he made himself get addicted to vaping so he could quit it. What? Then he made himself get addicted to cigarettes so he could quit it. And when I watched,
now he's dead with no teeth.
So I watched all of them, but I recently, just the other day, I watched the cigarette one. And what he said is the cigarette one was the final boss of nicotine addiction.
Really?
He said vaping was second most difficult to quit, but he was able to quit fine. He said Zyn was easiest to quit, but he said smoking cigarettes, the addiction hits you way harder than the other two. And he was saying that, like, at the end of the video, it was like a 3-hour video, and he smoked for 2 weeks and then stopped. At the end of the video, he was like, I'm really worried now that for the rest of my life, even if I'm having an amazing moment, I'm going to be thinking like, oh, but this would be even better with a cigarette.
Wow.
And which, by the way, it's not true. I smoke, I smoke,
yeah.
And it's not true. Eventually you're totally past it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact that he walked you through the whole process. He started out drinking, smoking Marlboro Reds, which is like a really heavy tobacco-y cigarette. It's like a cowboy cigarette.
Yeah, when someone have red, I'll be like, that shit is crazy.
It's trash. But he smoked that first, and he didn't like the taste, but he was able to get over it because he got he liked the nicotine rush that he would get. Then when he switched to menthols, he switched to this like Marlboro menthol one, and he was like, holy shit, I'm fucked. This is like the most delicious fucking thing I've ever had, and I fucking love it. And he was talking about the first 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, whatever it was. It was all he could think about when he quit was like, I want to have another cigarette. Like, I just want to. And he said in the video, he's like, I've never been like this. I have great willpower. But he was saying when he was driving his car, like in my head, I kept thinking, what if you just get one more pack and don't tell anybody? Wow. What if you just get one more pack and don't tell anybody? So it's a good lesson for people that this shit is no joke, dog. Like this shit is no joke. And I can say I think I'm probably in rare territory that I was smoked and quit smoking. I vaped and quit vaping. And yeah, I could tell you for me, quitting vaping was harder because I did it more abruptly. With smoking, my dad had died of lung cancer. And I was already at the point where instead of buying like a pack a day or whatever, I was buying like a pack a week or a pack every 2 weeks. It's, I was working at the car dealership and like bumming cigarettes sometimes. And so I just sort of tapered off. And then eventually I used the e-cigarettes, the blue e-cigarettes. And then I just got too lazy to keep going to the station and buying them. So I sort of naturally tapered off.
Yeah.
I quit cold turkey with vapes and that shit. The thing that I felt was anxiety. You just feel like I'm not okay right now. Like I'm just not, you don't know why, you can't explain it. It makes no sense. But in your brain, you're just like miserable. And you're like, I don't know why I don't feel right. I'm missing something. Somebody explained it like, I'm super thirsty, but there's no water around me at all. And like, I just have to be thirsty and there's no water that could quench my thirst. And that's what it was like for 2 weeks or some shit.
I feel like it's also like, I feel like it just becomes a part of what you do too. And not like saying you, but like for me, when I wake up and like people are like, put your phone out of your room or whatever. But when I wake up, like my alarm goes off, I turn it off and I pick my phone up and then I just start scrolling on the shit. Like, it's just like, it's a and some mornings it's weird because I'll do the same shit every morning. I'll lay there, I'll hear my alarm, I'll hit my alarm and I'll lay back down. I'm like, don't go to your phone, like defeat it today. Like, like, and then I'm like, just go back and I pick it up. And then like the next day I'm like, I'll do the same shit. I'm like, nah, you don't got to go to your phone. And like, I'm like trying to beat that step again. But now that step of don't go to your phone has become a step in my process of going crazy. And like it's tough to like not go down there and just pick it up and sit there for a second and scroll my shit because I'm like, it's not even like I'm looking at shit, but it's just like my hand just naturally like does the shit that it's supposed to do. So I can't imagine like when you used to vape, it would sit there, boom, go back down. So like your hand is probably just instantaneously like looking to do some shit,
Well, yeah, and that's why I had got the CBD pouches. Because like part of I always thought it was bullshit, but it's actually true that they call it oral fixation becomes a thing. So if I spend 3 years going like this, right here, I got my eye drops. I use my eye drops for it. 3 years going like doing it every fucking like 6 minutes. I'm sitting.
Don't do that motion. It's gonna come back to you.
Every 6 minutes, I'm sitting there doing that. That eventually, like, you need to trick yourself, whether it's with toothpicks, whether it's with chewing gum or CBD pouches. Like you got to find a way to make your brain like go, all right, now we're good. This is kind of like the thing,
Yep. But I feel like cigarettes have it's starting to phase out more. Like they've been
out. Like,
right?
Yeah. That's why like the market for cigarettes has absolutely plummeted because that campaign that they ran was very successful. The campaign of like smoking fucking kills you, don't be a dipshit.
Well, and
Like
also they put it on the shit now too, right?
they put it what?
Like on the carton and on the box. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
this,
I
this
think they
will
do.
straight
Well,
kill you.
I actually don't know if they do that in every state. They do that in every other country. I think they do that. I don't know if they do that in the US. I know they have the Surgeon General warning that says this shit will give you cancer.
Yeah,
but they put pictures on it in like Canada and
that's
other
OD.
places. So they do that. They're banned from advertising on TV. So that sort of like, takes that hurt it a lot because it was very mainstream. They fucking doctors used to prescribe cigarettes.
Yeah, that's I didn't
Isn't
know
that insane? Yes, it's
For what? Like, hey, I have a sore throat. Hey, have a cigarette.
Yes, and they were bribed to do it. The cigarette companies were like, "Oh yeah, our shits are good for your throat or whatever," and they would pay them and bribe them and send them free cigarettes, and then they would promote this shit.
Oh my goodness!
But now it's more of like developing countries have cigarette addictions and shit, whereas now in the U.S. it's changed to vaping, and it's even changed to Zyn, the pouches, the nicotine pouches. But they've had to evolve. The tobacco industry has had to evolve because now cigarettes are much less popular. So for somebody to actually get a cigarette addiction now, that's kind of hard because it's not cool anymore. Like vaping is cool. Zyn is cool in the eyes of like younger people,
and you can do it. I feel like at a lot more places too. Like people are vaping in the theater I'm at. I saw people vaping on my airplane and shit like that. So like, it's like, it can contain what you want, and you can do that shit places now.
Yeah, and cigarettes smell like shit, bro. I remember when I used to smoke, like your clothes stink. Your clothes stink. Like you stink.
Yeah.
It's not a good smell. Even I used to smoke menthol cigarettes, and they're better tasting and shit than regular ones, but they still smell bad. It doesn't smell like you would think, oh, it's menthol. It smells minty. That shit doesn't smell minty. Compare that to like a mint vape. The mint vape smells way better. And the smell of the vape goes away like that. Like it's in the air for like a minute and then it's gone.
Yeah. Do you think everyone has a scent? I feel like because I feel like I know, like I can tell you what Molly smells like. Like there's certain people.
Totally.
I don't know if that's like their house or their detergent they use, or just like there's so many people that I know. It's just like, yeah, I could tell what they smell like or know what they smell like type of shit.
Oh, absolutely. And then it gets even deeper when it's like your animals know how you smell on another level. Like it's not even like I know what you're saying. Oh, the detergent or the cologne or whatever. Like there's a smell that's distinctly associated with somebody. But the animals will smell like they know how your sweat smells. They know your BO.
They just have better like scents or something.
Yeah, they just exactly. They just have a better sense of smell.
Why did the saying come with the like a cat has 9 lives or some shit? Is that like?
I don't know where that came from, but I know the cat always lands on his feet thing is because cats seem to always land on their feet. Like you could drop those fuckers from like 10 feet up and they somehow land on their feet. And it's like, if you drop us from 10 feet up, we just fucking break a leg or some shit, You know
what I was thinking about? I saw a squirrel like on a top of a skinny ass fence. And I was like, that shit is mad impressive that like their balance is just like on some next level where it was like the tiniest little thing. And that shit was like good money. And it made me think like, no wonder there's people out there that are like, I can walk or do some tightroping shit if a squirrel can do it. Because I know they have like little tinier feet, but the fact that like he wasn't even, he was going dumb quick.
Yeah,
it was kind of impressive.
I think there's been dudes who like died because they were tightrope walkers and they put it like in between 2 skyscrapers. I'm pretty sure that happened. I think I watched like YouTube videos on that like 5 years ago. Let me look.
Probably. I never understood. There was the one dude, or every time they do the tightrope walking, they have that long ass stick shit, and I don't know how that stops. I feel like that would make me fall even more.
I think in theory it's supposed to balance them, but I agree with you though. It seems like stupid. It seems like, what if it's like a little bit lopsided? Did you just make it so you're definitely gonna die?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if the shit was off a little bit?
Oh, bro, there's a bunch of these famous tightrope walkers that died. Holy shit. So there's one who died in 1978, one who died in 1962, another one in 1962. One of them died in 2015.
Damn.
And then one of them died in 1897. Jesus.
18. Wow. Yeah. Damn. Someone tightrope in 1897 is kind of wild. I also was thinking today, I was on a campus and I saw like this thing. It was like, don't open till 2036. And I was like, that shit's kind of like next week.
That shit is not that far away, dog.
And then I was like, it's going to be 2030 soon. Like,
I know.
Like that to me kind of bugged me out. I was like 2030 seems like some super like futuristic type of year.
Yeah, you know what thought has gotten me? Like, if you look at video from like 1950 or some shit, right? And somebody looks old in that, you think like, damn, that's crazy. This dude was old in 1950,
Yeah,
right?
like black and white top hat type shit.
But then you start thinking, holy shit, when it's 2050, I'm gonna be pretty old in 2050.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be somebody in the future in like, 2150 that looks at a video of me being old in 2050, going, damn, that dude was old in 2050. That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, yeah. There's so many shit that's bugging me out lately. Like Nix was asking about she was asking about like, I don't know, the sunrise and sunset and the planets and stuff. And then me and Molly were talking, and I was like, no, Nix actually asked this. She was like, are we in the earth or on the earth? And I kind of was like, that's a good ass question, because like if we're in the earth, because like you look at the earth and it's all like on the outside, but like if we're on the outside of earth, how don't we just fall off that shit? And Molly was like, that's why some people think the earth is like flat, because like how do we not just fall off the side of earth? Like, and I kind of was like, damn, like so we're in earth. It was kind of like a bugged out question, like, because are we just like chilling on the outskirts of it? Like, how are we not falling off that bit?
Gravity keeps us connected to the earth, you know what I'm saying? And you got like, the what is it called? The ozone layer or some shit, or no, our atmosphere and the gravity. Yes. The gravity keeps us like cling down to earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so. But it just, yeah, for a second while we were driving, I was like, damn, it's kind of fucking bugged out. Like, what if we just fell off the side? Like, what if like
you could fuck yourself up thinking about some of these questions? Like, you could fuck yourself up. Like, start being like, none of this shit makes sense? You know
what I've been putting a lot of that shit in ChatGPT and just like, give me an answer to explain this to like a 7-year-old, and it blesses me because
that's what it's made for. Like that exact thing. Like, hey, explain this in a simple way. Like it could do that easy.
See, I'm not bugging. Someone's dad said that shit.
Leave that to scientists. LOL, my dad said that.
All right, so let's do this for a little bit. So I actually put into ChatGPT a cool way to do this chip shit. All right, so
okay, all right. Let me just say, one of the chip bags that was in here, was onion and garlic.
Yeah,
and I took one look at it and I said, I've eaten this shit all the time. It's not weird, and I was hungry, so I ate that shit already. So that one is gone, but I got the rest of the shit.
Oh man, I kind of respect, but also like what that you just
It was I want to say it was like 2 weeks ago or something, and because I've only been doing keto for like 4 days, but it was 2 weeks ago, and I was hungry. I finished eating a sandwich or something, and I was like, damn, I'm still hungry. And then I saw the onion and garlic, and I was like, oh, it's a wrap. I'm eating those shits.
I need to start this by saying I respect Kyle because he is on a keto diet and
been doing good too. Been doing real good.
And I feel bad because I bought all these chips. I gave him the chips when I saw him in Virginia, and this is like, we won't eat all of the chips. We'll get like, a couple of each, but he's breaking his keto diet. So it's been going strong for 4 days.
Yeah, it's been going strong. I wouldn't say I'm not like being insanely strict. I'm like mid-level of strict, so I'm not really lax with it, but I'm not crazy with it. So for example, I'm leaving myself the option, like I've had chicken parmesan, even though that's got carbs in it.
I mean, chicken parmesan's not bad.
Yeah, agreed. But I'm saying I'm not like psycho with it. I still have some carbs, so it's not like I'm gonna fucking die by having 7 chips or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And Eldon, I apologize. I did say I was gonna send to my Patreon people the chips. I never did. I apologize, but I will send you the list of what I have, and you can go and get them and try them. But
all right. So what are we going with first, dog?
Okay. So here we go. Okay. So we'll go. All right. So the first off is the bag reveal. So we'll go.
Oh, you want to just
international first?
Oh, international. Okay.
So
I got this
one here.
The meat
exactly. Yep. So we're gonna go this. This is like some Japan shit, and this actually says what it is on it: Italian red meat flavor, which.
So it looks like a meat sauce, like a bolognese sauce, is what it looks like.
So ChatGPT says, your first impression. What's your gut say on this? Is it gonna slap or is it gonna flop?
My gut says it's probably gonna be pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, because I love pasta and I love meat sauce. And if
Yep.
you look at the picture right here, this is literally just pasta sauce. It's just meat sauce. It's like spaghetti meat sauce.
Yeah.
And so it's got promise. It's got promise. I'm actually kind of curious why they didn't release it in the US, because I feel like this may have done okay in the US.
And so the next thing is the packaging vibes. Is it bold, classy, gas station chic? Does
I'd
it
say-
pass the packaging test?
I would say it's intricate is what I'd say, because they managed to put not only the pasta sauce shit but also the spoon with it. The colors are on point. Yeah, I think they did well.
So we're gonna put the meat sauce in our mouth and see how it tastes.
All right, should we try?
Yep, let's try this.
Oh, the bag is like heavier than what I expected.
Smell
Like
test?
it's like a thicker bag than the ones in the US, I feel.
Yes, yeah, I like that. But
the
here's my
smell
thing
is
about chips. Look how far down.
I know, same, yeah.
Like this chip was like 4 something, and it's all the chips are at the bottom of the bag, which is kind of crazy.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep. How many? So what do? You doing just one chip? Or you doing like a whole hand, like 2?
If I love it, I'll take 2. If I don't, I'll just eat the 1.
Okay, bet.
I like it. I like it. That shit is good to me.
Pretty good.
I fuck with it. I'm surprised that this shit isn't sold in the US, bro. Yeah, it tastes like pasta sauce.
It does. I don't mind it. All right, so it says the aftertaste report: clean finish or lingering regret.
Clean as fuck.
Really?
Like, it's got a good aftertaste.
And
It's got a good aftertaste.
yeah, and I feel like it grows, like the taste gets stronger as you have more.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could eat this whole bag of chips right now. It is banging.
So it says eat the whole bag or share with an enemy.
I'm weird. I'm bad with my food. I'm the type of person that's like, don't ask me for shit, and I'm not gonna ask you for shit. That's how I am. I'm very selfish with my food.
Yeah.
And I feel like most people are not. Most people are like, oh, let me try yours, you try mine. And
I
shit.
feel like people front a little bit. Like I always want to offer, like, yo, you want to try a bite? And then when they say yes, I'm like, what? Come on, like that was, I'm
Don't do that.
offering. Like, don't actually take a bite, because then you're fucking up my flow.
Totally.
Like, I'll offer you a bite if I'm full or if I'm done, and then
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, you want to try some of this shit? But then also on that point, the shit doesn't taste as good,
Facts.
or it's already been ran through.
So I would say I would offer people it as a courtesy, but in
Yep.
my head, I'd be like, please say no, because I love this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
All right, what other foreign one? Do we got any other foreign ones? I think we
All
do,
right.
right?
Oh, sorry. So last thing is to score it. So on a 1 to 10, what are you giving that?
10.
You're giving that a 10.
I would if they had that option in the US, I would get that shit.
Wow. Okay.
For sure.
I feel like I would give it a 7. I feel like if I ate that whole shit, my mouth, I don't know. It was like it was very heavy to me.
I liked it. I got unique chip tastes. As some people said, I got 80-year-old man chip taste when I did my chip video. Because like I fuck with sour cream and onion. I fuck with cheddar and sour cream.
Yep.
Like I love the onion and garlic. I fucking fuck with.
So I feel like I gotta dig into the onion and garlic real quick. And
yeah, you gotta have you never had those? Don't tell me you never had those before.
I don't think I've had. I mean, I feel like I've had onion and garlic.
You had to have had onion and garlic.
I'm not gonna front. The smell test kind of tastes a little weird. It tastes like
really.
Like,
oh my god, I love those shits. I
smell like Bob left his foot in there for like an extra day or some shit, and then closed the bag up.
My shit was delicious. I love that shit.
All right. This to me is smoother.
Yeah, it's good, bro. Onion and garlic is delicious, bro.
That's smooth. Like I can keep digging back in there, whereas the Italian meat shit was so heavy that like I feel like after 2 chips, I was like, I feel like I just had a full bowl of like spaghetti and meatballs.
That just it's my Italianness showing that you give me the Italian one, and I'm like, I just want to eat this one all day. Pasta is my downfall. That's what on the keto shit. Gluten free. That's funny. On the keto shit, I should get the one of the pastas that they make with like other shit. You know, like you can't have regular pasta, but you could have like pasta made of zucchini or squash or whatever the fuck.
You would like that?
Oh, I would definitely as a substitute for sure. I'd do that shit. That's one thing I'm good about, dog. Is like if you tell me you can't eat this thing, but I'll give you a substitute for it. Like you give me like a keto dessert. To me, it's like it's good enough. Like I'm always like, this tastes good enough. Like it's not as good as the main dessert, but it's enough to scratch the itch for me. You know?
Oh wow! I'll give
in
you
the same
props
way.
on that.
in the same way that an e-cigarette for me was enough compared to a regular cigarette, where I was like, yeah, it's just fine. Like, I'm getting my fix enough, you know?
So someone's like, I don't have creme brulee dessert, but I have creme brulee vape. That'll do the job for you.
Creme brulee vape was probably delicious.
That shit was probably banging.
That's what was nice about vapes is you got all these flavors and they were great. Vaping was so much better than smoking.
Yeah.
It was just so, but it's also, you know, probably more addictive because you get those delicious flavors with it, you know?
Yep. All right. So let's go.
Let's do this shit because this one's foreign.
That's a good one. This bag feels heavy too, right?
It feels heavy. I think the foreign bags are heavier is point number one. But point number two is, dog, I think this shit is cheese and curry. Am I wrong? Or it's cheese? Because look at the shit right here.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about too. I didn't know what someone tell us what that seasoning is.
That seasoning right there next to the cheese, that shit to me looks like it's curry or some shit, right?
Well, here's my thing. This is Japanese also. Is curry a thing in Japan?
I mean, curry, people eat curry everywhere. But yeah, I don't know if it's as common in Japan as it isn't like India. But I don't know what that's supposed to be.
I'm also tight at, well, Lay's, I guess, is different from Frito-Lay. But they put the English on there.
They did, yeah.
This shit was just like, you got to figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, well, we know the cheese one, but the cheese will be banging. But I don't know, that other spice shit is sort of giving me, this might be bad vibes, you know?
And it's new, so like, there's some weirdness.
And it's new, yeah.
You know what's also another crazy thing? You ever like watch a baseball player do a translation shit, and like his answer in Japanese or whatever will be like OD long, and then his translator will just be like, he said he's happy.
Yeah.
This shit, how does that translate to new, dog? Like, that shit just doesn't make sense to me. All right, let's try it out. Eldon said, watch it be nacho cheese.
Yeah, the bag is thicker, bro. The foreign bags are so much heavier and thicker.
Wow.
All right, ready?
It looks like there's a lot of pasty shit going on.
Smell test. Smell test.
And this is like the perfect shape Dorito too.
Smell test. Right. It doesn't smell that cheesy.
It doesn't smell that cheesy, and also doesn't smell that like strong. Like,
right,
you know,
that's true. All right, ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Very cheesy. Initially to me.
Bro, that just tastes like a better nacho cheese Dorito to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like if they made the nacho cheese Dorito better, it would taste like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So flavor breakdown: subtle, solid, or overkill. Kind of seems like a good subtle. Like,
I'd say solid.
Solid is right. Yeah.
Solid, leaning towards subtle. Because my first couple bites when I chew it, there's not much going on, but then it kind of slowly hits me. You know what I'm saying?
So, is this more nacho cheesy or less nacho cheesy than you like?
A little bit less than what I was expecting, but like I said, the flavor itself is better than the nacho cheese Dorito, in my opinion. So I don't know. I don't know what that little fucking spice thing is, but whatever the spice thing is, I fucking approve of it.
So you're eating this whole bag, or are you having some and
I would eat the whole shit.
You fuck with the whole shit.
Whole shit.
So this one passes the test. So this, what else did I miss? When and where would you eat this? Anywhere. With
a deli sandwich. Deli sandwich for lunch. You know?
So does the deli sandwich have cheese on it?
Yeah. To me, you can never have enough cheese. I'm
really?
Yeah, I'm very Italian in that way. You put fucking cheese on everything, you know?
Okay. And then, so what would you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
That one's a solid. I'd give it an 8. I like the Italian meat one better, but this one's an 8. It's solid.
I would give this, I feel like I'm like copping out here, but I would give it a 7 again. Like, it doesn't blow me away. I don't feel like I'm a big cheese guy. Like, I like cheese, but not like enough to eat a whole shit.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm big on the cheddar and sour cream chips. I love those shits. But outside of those, you'd never catch me getting a bag of nacho cheese Doritos. I eat like nacho cheese Doritos if it just happens to be the only chip that's home. You know what I'm saying? That's when I'd eat it. But outside of that, I'm never searching for it.
Yep. That's a default one for a party where if you don't know which chips to buy,
right?
You buy some nacho cheese or Cool Ranch. All right, let's go here next because this is. I feel like we're gonna agree upon this shit heavily.
Golden potato honey barbecue. I mean, you can't go wrong with honey barbecue, you know.
And that's what I'm saying. This is the OG deli, like usually this costs like it's a lot cheaper. I feel like Wise is a brand that is a little less expensive. They usually have a big like red sticker on it that's like 2 for $5.
Mm-hmm.
They'll bless you at the gas station with this.
Facts.
And to your point, honey barbecue is just like a combination that's just next level. Like
smell is not overpowering, I would say. The smell is not overpowering. There's not much.
No.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go double on this.
Yeah, I got double in this shit too.
All right, ready?
Yep.
I mean, I knew what I was getting with these.
It's very good, but I feel like the Lay's one has more flavor. Do you agree?
Yeah.
You agree? Yeah.
Yeah, Wise is almost on like some like it's not national. I think people are saying it's like an East Coast brand.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
And that's what they're saying. Northeast.
No shit.
And
I did not know that. Shout out to
like,
Wise for being Northeast, bro.
But
I will say, strike against this bag is tiny as fuck.
That too.
Look at the difference in size. Look at that. Look at that difference.
And Wise, like you can. I feel like if you really, you could kind of really taste the potato in it too.
Yeah, I agree. With that.
Like sometimes, like you don't realize that the potato chip is potato. This one, if you actually like get past the honey barbecue, it's like you're having like a baked potato a little bit.
Yeah,
like you taste the potato.
Yeah, I get that. I get that a little bit. But yeah, I would say
I almost feel like honey barbecue is my favorite flavor.
It definitely is because I would give this a solid 7. Okay. But I know you're probably going to go higher, right?
I might go 8. Just I'm leaving the room because to your point, I think Lay's honey barbecue is better than it, and I can't give it higher. Stronger. You know,
Lay's honey barbecue is definitely stronger for sure.
Yeah, I feel like Wise.
There's nothing wrong with this chip at all.
No, it's a good one, but yeah, to your point, the bag is a little smaller. But honey barbecue, I like honey turkey sandwiches.
Those are banging. I like that.
If you put some of this chips on your sandwich, game changer. So that's a good point too. Is like I don't know if you can put the Italian meat shit on a sandwich.
True, or at least which one would be hard to figure out. But you've always been a bit of a genius when it comes to chips and fries because you always put that shit on your sandwiches, and it was that
crunch is next level.
Just watching you do it was always like, oh, he's so smart. Like that's such a brilliant idea. You know.
That's what Molly's dad says. Like, low key, I'm not an artist, but I kind of become an artist when it comes to, concocting my meals. At the Chinese spot, I've spelled it out. You get some like white rice, bottom of your plate. You sprinkle the soy sauce on that bitch, shake it up. Then you layer the noodles on there. You get lo mein with no vegetables, no beef, just the lo mein. Put that on top of it. Sprinkle a little bit more soy sauce. Like shuffle it all up. Then you put your chicken and broccoli on top of all of that. Sprinkle a little bit more soy sauce on all of that, and that tiered out Chinese.
That sounds good,
bro.
That sounds good? Yeah, that's smart. I like that. I'm gonna try that next time.
It's just layered with like rice to lo mein to the chicken and broccoli, and then the juices from the chicken and broccoli because that sauce is banging on top. Drizzles down through the noodles, and the noodles sauce it's on its own is drizzling down to the rice.
Shit.
Oh, I even forgot a layer. You put boneless spare ribs on that bitch too.
Oh my god, bro!
Yeah, it's one of the most like next level food shit. I might have to build one of those out for Corin's World, and like I think I have, but like not really shown it. But
no, that does sound brilliant. I
feel like you build out shit too, though. Like you put together some banging meals.
Nah, anything I've ever built out, low key, I stole from you. Like I always do the fries on the burger. I stole that from you, and I definitely. I do chips on my sandwiches. Stole that shit from you. Yeah. I stole from you, and what I did is I go to Wawa with Crystal, and I get this like, this turkey. I think it's turkey with honey mustard and some other shit on it. It's whatever. It's a delicious sandwich, but I put some original Ruffles on it and eat it. It's amazing.
Anything with that crunch, like if you're OG and you don't know about the chips yet, that's what I think the original, like why people put bacon on their shit because it was for that crunch. But now you can put the chips, and it's One that's a banger too. I don't know if you like chicken Caesar salad wraps.
Oh, I love those shits.
You throw croutons in that shit.
Ooh. Some of them come with it? I feel like some of them come with
croutons,
it. Yeah.
but sometimes it does. It's not like automatic. It's going to come with croutons, but when
Right.
it does, or if you ask for croutons in there, that extra crunch with the lettuce and just that crunch.
Amazing. Yeah,
We did
it's a
it with
game
Taco
changer.
Bell too. They've got those little shredded shits that like are banging.
Yeah, Taco Bell never misses.
All
All
right,
right, which one do you want to do next? You want to do Blazing Buffalo and Ranch, or you want to do cheddar fries?
Let's go Blazing Buffalo Ranch and end on cheddar, since
Okay.
you know that the cheddar would be strong to fuck up the buffalo taste.
That's a good point. Here we go, y'all. Blazing Buffalo and Ranch. That's
feel like
honestly, that
this is gonna
sounds
be a
good. The
fucking-
Blazing
yeah.
is the one that scares me a little bit,
Yeah,
but you know what's funny? I have a higher heat tolerance than I think I do.
yeah.
Like in my mind, I'm like, damn, I can't handle spicy shit, but I can handle a solid medium shit, like fine. You know what I'm saying?
I think people tend to like underestimate their
Ability,
their
yeah.
heat
Fact.
threshold, and then when they do it, they're like, yeah, it's hot, but it's not as hot as what I had imagined it to
Right,
be.
exactly.
I'll give them, the packaging is dope. This color is beautiful. You know, like this is a Carolina
Totally
blue
agree.
shit. Like, and I feel like this is a popular one because people love ranch and people love buffalo.
Facts. And I will say, the shit smells great too.
Yeah, let me see.
I fuck with the smell. The smell is very nice.
That is a good smell.
That's a good smell.
That could be like a cologne or some shit.
All right, ready?
Yep, here we go.
Let's do it.
Oh no.
I like it. I feel like they nailed it in that it's definitely buffalo and ranch. Like I actually taste the buffalo and ranch.
Yeah. No, they definitely perfected the perfection rate of like ranch to buffalo.
I will say it does have a little bit of a kick to it though.
It does it does have an after kick.
It's got a little bit of a kick to it. So in my mind, this would be a great chip if they just reeled it in like 20% on the heat. Reduce the heat 20%, and I'm all in. I would go buy these shits.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm in on these.
I guess what we're learning is I just love chips because
Yeah,
I
you're a chip
haven't
guy.
had a bad chip yet.
Yeah, no, you'll fuck up. You'll fuck up any type of chips.
Bro, it's sort of like pizza. Like even bad pizza is not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like any pizza is like I'm eating pizza, you know?
All right, I'm gonna try one more. And
Yeah, I'm gonna try another one too. I'm gonna get a nice big one. Okay, let's do this one. This one's bigger.
Here's Molly. I knew she was gonna love these, but she doesn't like ranch. So I don't know if she's gonna like these because I think the ranch flavor is too strong for her.
Molly, it's like 50% buffalo, 50% ranch. Like it is a strong ranch flavor with it, which I like. I fuck with ranch. I fuck with blue cheese. If this was buffalo and blue cheese, I'd be loving this shit too. But like, it's good. I like it. I like it a lot.
So where are you going?
I'm going 8. Solid 8.
Solid 8.
And it could be a 9 if they just reeled in the kick just a touch. Because the kick is not crazy. Like, I could handle it. But it just feels like if you reel it in 20%, it's the sweet spot. Like it'll have a touch of a kick, but that's it. You know.
See, here's my thing. I'll have buffalo wings and I'll dip the hell out of it in ranch and like brown stat shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I like that pre-mixed taste.
Now that's the thing. This is where I disagree. And Crystal would agree with you 100% because I love that bright green apple flavored Gatorade.
Yeah.
And Crystal says that's the fakest tasting apple. I hate it. It's too sweet.
Like an artificial taste.
And it's like, it's artificial, but I like it. Artificial apple is artificial apple, and it's good as its own thing. It doesn't have to taste like an actual fucking apple. It like tasting like that artificial apple is on point, you know?
Facts. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 6. I'm sorry.
Oh damn, is that your lowest one yet?
That's my lowest.
Wow.
If
I was with you, I would take those off your hands. Right now, I gotta be honest. Right now, I'm wishing I wasn't doing keto because I would crush all these fucking chips.
I know. Oh, I feel bad.
I don't feel bad. I'm good. Like I got enough self control where I'll leave it be. But these are some good ass chips, bro.
You've got enough self control, but you admitted that you already ate the onion and garlic shit before we even did.
But that was before I did keto. Now that I'm doing keto, I don't feel like I don't have control. You know what I'm saying? I had no control when I wasn't doing keto.
You were like, nah, fuck it. I'm eating those shits.
Yeah, those onion garlic that day were calling my name. I had no self-control that day. Pre-keto Kyle had no self-control. Now I have a lot of self-control.
Oh, that's funny. I bet I had them upstairs too. If I had them in the kitchen and I saw them, I probably would have did the same exact shit. I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'll get another bag and then just never get another bag.
But bro, for nothing, like when I from day one when I did keto, it's amazing what it did to my mood and my ability to focus. Like my shit just went straight now. Like throughout the day, there's no peaks, there's no valleys, there's no ups, there's no downs, there's no mood swings. It's just like I'm just chilling and I'm good. And it helps me with my ability to like focus for my show and shit because sometimes when I read, I'll like space out. Like I think I got a little bit of ADHD, if I'm being honest with you. Like it's hard for me sometimes to like just if I need to do some shit right now, like sometimes it's hard for me to force myself to do it right now. Like my attention will just start going. And so, but when I did keto and once I started, I was able to snap right into that shit where now there's no crashes, there's no bumps, there's no crashes. I'm just level the whole day, and that shit feels good. That's why it makes me want to do it because the mood thing is why I'm doing it even more than losing weight. The losing weight is like secondary. The mood thing is like makes it feel good, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably. I mean, it has to do with just the cleaner foods. I know when I have like some sugary shit, like I had Chinese before the podcast, my shit skyrocketed, but then it like crashes back down later. If I was just having like some meat and cheese, like I would. You're right. I would just be fucking even keel
leveled out the whole time. Yeah. And I stay full longer. When I eat a lot of normal shit, like processed shit, I'll eat some shit at like, let's say 11 a.m. By 1 p.m. I'm hungry. 2 hours later, I'm like, damn, I'm sort of hungry.
Yep.
But if I just eat like bacon and eggs for breakfast,
good money,
then I'm good for like 4 or 5 hours, you know?
Yep. And this dude is bugging OD. Ranch all day over blue cheese.
Blue cheese over ranch, right? Look, I actually have a controversial opinion because it sounds like a neutral bitch ass opinion.
Yeah.
But I genuinely love them equally.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, you just basically asked me like, which kid is your favorite? And it's like, I love all my kids equally, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you order wings and they're like blue cheese or ranch. You like whatever you bring out, I'm good money with.
I mean, if I'll pick depending on my mood on that day. If I'm in more of a ranch mood that day, I'll say ranch. More blue cheese, I'll say blue cheese. But like I would not get pissed off at either one because the thing is, there's also variation among ranch dressings and there's variation among blue cheese dressings. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
it's a drastic variation between blue cheese than ranch, though. No?
Yes, there's a bigger variation between blue cheese. But a good blue cheese is like chef's kiss.
Really?
Amazing. Oh, a top-notch blue cheese, like a restaurant-made blue cheese is out of this world, dog.
Huh. I've never had. I mean, I've had blue cheese that's like good, but I've never had anything that I'm like, this is a banging blue cheese. Whereas ranch, it's like, I feel like all ranches are mostly the same.
Pretty consistent. There are some, though, there's the bottled shit that you get at like the fucking grocery store. There are some brands that are a little whack, but like most of them are very good. Yeah.
You know what fucks me up is like Heinz ketchup is always for the win. When a restaurant will try and be fancy and make their own ketchup, they fuck it up.
Don't do that.
It's just give me the regular shit.
Bro, Heinz decided to sell this like no added sugar ketchup, and it makes it's the worst fucking ketchup ever. Like
it tastes so bad. I know.
Horrible. Like I would just rather have no ketchup than have that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
I think one time I was like having eggs, and I would always sprinkle a little ketchup on it, and it's got like that sugar in it that would like make it taste good. And he had the no sugar shit one time, and I was like,
"It's horrible."
He was like, "Yo, it's the same shit," and I was like, "No,
it's not. It's horrible. Like horrible."
So bad. Yeah. Don't get the no sugar fucking. Yep. Let's go to the last one. This one though.
Andy Capp's cheddar fries.
I feel like this is an East Coast thing too. You know?
Is it? I fuck with this little logo guy. You guys see this logo guy?
Oh no, it's distributed in Chicago, Illinois, so the Midwest.
Oh shit.
But they have all these other ones too. This is the OG. They've got the fire tots, they got the hot fries, and then they got the fire fries, which are probably hot as shit.
Bro, I'm about to say something controversial though. So the smell is good, but I'm gonna say something controversial. There's little fucking like green things on the shit.
Yeah. They've always, I don't know what those are, but those have been there since '88. Low-key, this could be the Republican mayoral candidate guy.
Oh, Sliwa, yeah, in fact. You guys see the little green things on it?
That's like some garnish shit.
Yeah, but don't put some random green shit on my stuff though. Like I'm never
explain what it is.
I'm just anti-green shit, whether it's basil or parsley or fucking green onion or don't just add some green shit. You know?
I agree.
Yeah,
with
that's just not. Don't do that. All right, ready to try this shit?
Yeah.
You
how
like
many
the smell?
Are you just eating one?
No, I'll probably try like 3.
Oh, okay, because I'm doing like I do like.
Oh, you did a whole handful.
Yeah, because I need my whole mouth like fully loaded.
Right. I hear you.
Oh,
What do you think of the smell? Good?
Yeah, smells. Yeah, it's like a nostalgia smell for me because I feel like I had these as a kid.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Good crunch. Good cheese, not overpowering.
The flavor's lacking, dog.
Really?
In my opinion.
See, I like the subtleness of the flavor.
Oh, you like the subtleness?
Yeah.
Now, if I'm having some cheddar-y shit, I want you to smack me over the head with cheddar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to be like, cheddar! This is cheddar! Not like...
Especially when it's like in that font. Like, that font is like it's about to be cheddar. That font doesn't match the shit. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with I could keep digging back in there and keep going back and forth.
The best part is the crunch. I agree with you on the crunch. The crunch is the best part. It's a great crunch, but the taste is very subtle. I feel like they should have added like light cheddar fries or something. Put light cheddar fries so that I know that it's not that cheddary.
That's a good point. Yep. No, I agree with you with that on
100%. I'll give this one a 6.5.
Oh wow, that's still kind of generous on your part.
It's barely such a thing as a bad chip, dog. It's so hard to have a bad chip, you know?
The only thing that I don't get is like it's a corn snack. I don't know. I mean, I guess the fry thing is like a corn. But I'll go I'm gonna go with 7.9 on this.
That's fair. That's fair. I see you.
I don't want to get smacked over the face with cheese. You know, like I want keep your cheese humble a little bit for me. And Andy, I think, does a good job of that.
So I'm gonna let everybody know. I mean, you could already you could tell if you go back and look at the fucking numbers that I gave, but just ranking the shits. Yeah.
So rank them out of.
Well, I'll just show the order that I would eat them in right now.
Yeah.
Like right now, if I had my pick of the litter to just eat whichever one I want, I would go with the fucking meat shit, the Italian meat shit.
Italian meat shit first.
Then I would go with, honestly, blazing buffalo and ranch would be second.
Yep, I could see that.
Then I would go with nacho cheese shit.
The Japanese nacho cheese banger.
Then I would go with the honey barbecue shit.
Okay.
And then I would go with the cheddar fries.
Now, where would you put onion and garlic on that list?
Onion and garlic is banging, but if I'm being honest with you, I really do feel like these three I would pick over it right now.
Wow.
So I would pick the Italian spaghetti sauce shit. I'd pick the blazing buffalo ranch, and I would pick the cheddar whatever other thing is with it over the onion and garlic right now. Depending on my mood, there could be a day where tomorrow I'd pick onion and garlic over all these shits. But right now, that would be the order I'd do it.
And
in fact, if I'm being honest, I feel like the blazing buffalo ranch shit is almost catching up to the Italian meat shit.
Really?
Yeah, like in my mind right now, if I was like, oh, I'm hungry, let me have a couple more bites, I think I might. It's tough. It's like 50-50 between.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but these were good, though. I like this exercise. This was fun.
Okay, cool. So would you nominate any of those to the Chip Hall of Fame? It says.
Would I nominate any to the Chip Hall of Fame? That's a good-ass question, dog. Yeah, I would say the Italian meat shit and the blazing buffalo ranch shit. I would say both of them belong in the
both of them in the Chip Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they're good. They're really good. And I feel like it makes me think, have they ever done it in America? And if not, why not? Like, blazing buffalo and ranch feels like that's American as fuck, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no. The blazing buffalo ranch, I think, is an American one.
That is American. Okay.
Yeah, I think I got that.
Yeah, you're right. There's I don't know why. I thought there was Japanese writing on this, but I guess I was wrong.
But this shit says like number 1 on it, which this can't be like the number 1 chip in Japan, because that would be kind of crazy.
That would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it?
I feel like Japan gets a lot funkier with their chips than we do, and we should be the country that gets super funky with chips. You know?
We do get kind of funky. I don't know if you've ever been to like one of the gas stations that really goes in with all the fucking shits, but there's like ketchup flavor. There's all sorts of shit.
I guess. Yeah, I guess we do get funky. But then I go down the international aisle sometimes. Some of the shit I see is like, what the fuck? Like taco flavor, you know, like weird, like, you know, squid shit. Like, I'm like, that's.
Wasn't it? What did I tell you guys about? It was like a double crunch. What was it? Did I have like a chicken and waffles flavor? What?
Yeah, you had something, and Bobby went and got that shit, and he was like super banging. I don't think I ever found it.
Bro, it was double crunch something, and that shit was out of this world, dog. In fact, I kind of want to ask Bobby what the shit was. Was
Yeah,
it chicken and waffles? I don't think it was chicken and
I
waffles.
don't think it was chicken and waffles. It was like a double crunch bake shit or something like that.
What was the double crunch chip we loved? Hope he answers this shit because I want to remember it before we are done with the podcast. You know.
So that was the chip challenge. Here are all the chips. I'll post in my Patreon all the bags, so you see. And then I mean you could just watch the video back and see that shit too. But I got the majority of them at this like Japanese store that randomly has all food, and they got like Labubus and shit like that. But I feel like they had mad random shit. You ever have those drinks at the hibachi places that are in a glass bottle and you like push the shit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They had like tons of those flavors.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Banging too. That's like I'm surprised that like soda companies haven't capitalized on that because my daughters love that shit. You gotta like push the ball down and then it fizzles up. And you drink from a glass bottle, which is always cool as a kid.
Yeah. Do you remember the Squeeze-Its from when we were kids where you twist the top and then you fucking, it's like, you know, Squeeze-Its.
Yeah. They were in like that, like,
it's like a bottle shaped, but it's plastic and it was
like
always
waxy
bright colors. Yeah, it was like a waxy bottle, but it was like bright ass colors. Yeah. I love those shits. Those were amazing to me.
Kool-Aid did those, right?
I don't know if it wasn't Kool-Aid. They may have had their own shit, but I think Squeeze-It was its own company that did it, right?
Maybe.
Or their own shit that wasn't Kool-Aid. I don't think it was Kool-Aid in there. I think it was something else.
The only Squeeze It I think of Bop It is Bop It, Squeeze It, Pull It, Poke It.
Do you remember String Thing? You remember that snack? String Thing it was called? Where it was sort of like almost like a fruit roll-up, but it kind of like a string, and then you pulled the string off and it would be like super fucking long. You don't remember that?
Was it string cheese?
No, it was almost like think of like a fruit roll-up. Or like Gushers or some shit, but as a string.
Oh.
Like it was like a string and it would be attached to like this little fucking white paper. No. And then you would take, you don't remember? Oh man, it was so good. String Thing was good too. I fuck with String Thing.
That sounds like a dope. I remember we had fruit roll-ups.
Banging. I love those shits.
Fruit roll-ups were the shit because then like you either like had a little bit of it and then did the paper gradually, or you OD'd and had it like hanging dumb long.
That's right. Yep.
And then like rip the whole shit off. And then fruit roll-ups was another one. And then they had all the different shapes that you can like pop out of the fruit roll-ups.
That's right. Yeah.
Fruit roll-ups and fruit roll-ups
by the foot. Fruit by the
foot were like
amazing.
That was a dynamic duo. That was like a tag team for the ages.
I think they still sell both of them, right? I'm pretty sure they still sell both of those shit.
They have to. Fruit roll-ups were like the Air Jordans of snacks back in like the 90s.
Facts. It was those were so fucking good. It's kind of crazy that
they're probably so bad for you.
Well, I was gonna say, like, our whole lives, the fucking shit that our parents fed us was always just like, here's the sugariest shit anybody's ever seen, bro.
Ever seen. Like, and Molly tells me this all the time, but apparently like goldfish are horrible for your teeth.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like they stay in your teeth and like I mean, if you have goldfish at lunchtime, you're not brushing your teeth till like 8, 9 o'clock at night, and you just have like that orange shit chilling in your teeth.
Facts.
But someone said it. This shit is true, man. Like 90s was the peak for junk food, man.
True. Oh, like, what was the fucking cookies? Snackwells. Remember the Snackwells?
Snackwells were banging.
Like, they had like these chocolate cookies that had some shit inside of them that banging, like the best shit ever. And they got rid of them. And then they tried to bring them back, but they had a different formula, and it's just not as good as the originals. I love those fucking Snackwell cookies, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some of these super chats.
But wait, one more before we give everybody your ranking real quick of the chips.
Okay. So number one, I'm gonna go honey barbecue just because that's my favorite.
Yeah, you just love honey barbecue. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with honey barbecue. And I'm gonna shit on Wise a little bit, but I don't really fuck with their chip gets a little tiring after a while. I don't know if that's their brand or whatnot, but that's why they're always doing the sales because their shit is kind of a little bit lower tier than like Lay's or some shit. Next, I'm going this shit, the onion and garlic.
Banging. It's just so good.
It
doesn't sound great, but it tastes good.
No, so good. It's such a good combo, and it's Utz is a good chip where it's like it's fluffy, but it's chippy and it's good. But again, I'm always fascinated when brands put like gluten free on there or
Yeah.
fat free or some shit.
Don't try to tell me this shit is healthy. Like, don't even bother
exactly.
pretending. Yeah.
Like, save it. All right, these next shit's gonna be. I think I got to go cheddar fries 3.
Yeah, I could tell you like those.
And then we get into these shits.
Yeah, we had totally inverse takes on the chips, huh?
I know these. Like, I think I would go here maybe next.
Okay.
Japanese cheese and the spice shit. It's not too overpowering.
No, that was not overpowering at all. It was nice. It was better than a nacho cheese Dorito, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then I think I would go Buffalo Ranch.
Okay.
Okay. The packaging sold me a lot. And then I think I'll put the Italian meat shit last, man.
Damn, I'm surprised, bro. I really wish the audience could vibe with me on the Italian meat shit. It was good, bro. I like.
Go to that store, whatever that shit is. I think I have the bag here. Oh, I got the bag. Fuji or some shit.
Everybody go to Fuji and get some Italian meat chips. Italian red meat flavor.
I just I don't like if it was a chicken Parmesan flavored chip.
I mean, that's sort of what they were going for a little bit, you know, like,
but like
the sauce, the spaghetti sauce.
It's almost like I'm eating chicken Parmesan in chip form, and I want to be eating chicken Parmesan.
Shout out to Laura. Snackwells were phenomenal. They really were, man. I really wish they'd bring back the OG formula. Oh my God. I would quit my keto right now and just go right to that shit.
Was Snackwell in a green packaging?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
It was, right?
Yes. Yes. You know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
I want to try the meat sauce chips. Yeah, everybody try to fucking get these shits, because if you have similar taste to me, you will be loving these.
And I wonder what this oh, it's weird. Oh, I guess this is probably an American shit, but all the like nutritional shit is in English.
Oh, interesting.
But I wonder, what do you think this 50%, like 50% less meat or some shit?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, huh? Bless you. I don't know. Bless you.
Oh, okay. Never mind. This is not the.
That's funny. It's not the name of the thing is not Fuji, I guess. Thank you, Molly.
But no, but the thing is, whatever the bag is from looks identical to that shit. Do you still have the bag?
Isn't
it some red shit? Yeah, it's some red shit.
Oh, this is it.
That's the bag.
Miniso. No, wait, hold on. Where am I? Right there.
Yeah, I think that's it. Come on, look at this.
Yeah, that's
pretty fucking.
That's super similar, and the name Fuji too. It like kind of fits the bill, you know.
Yeah, like, and it's the same. Like, it's a thick bag. I remember the shit was a bag, like, and it sounded like some Japanese shit. Like, come on.
Yeah,
I can.
So Miniso is the name of the place.
Yeah. All right. So that was the chip shit. That was pretty good. So who's in it? Can one of your kids eat those chips now? I feel like that's like those are.
I mean, yeah, chips don't go bad. You know, you just fucking roll it up and leave it there, and people will eat this shit for sure.
There's one blast chip that is so superior, I feel like, to all others. It's this purple brand. I don't know if it's like Deep Water Ocean or some shit, but they make a sweet Maui onion chip. I don't know if you ever tried it. It's in a purple bag.
Sounds delicious.
Phenomenal. It's like sweet Maui onion. For anyone out there, they sell it at the supermarket, and I think it's like Deep Ocean. I don't have my internet anywhere else. So banging, so banging.
Speaking of the purple bags, I like what is it, like sweet chili Doritos or something come in a purple bag.
Those are very good too. Those are very good.
Very good chips. Yeah.
The purple.
Probably my favorite Dorito of all the Doritos. That's probably my favorite Dorito.
Me too. I like that one a lot. I should have snuck in something I knew that I had liked. But we went funky. We can go more standardized next time.
Yeah, we could run it again and run it with, weird American flavors.
Bro, Snackwells were healthy too.
Yeah, Snackwells were supposed to be healthy. Yeah, that's such a lie. They were fucking not healthy at all, but they were so good.
Oh, here's Deep River is the
Deep
chip.
River, okay.
But sweet Maui onion in a purple bag. And the thing that's fucked up, they only put it in a big bag. They don't sell small ones, which kind of is
I see. Yeah. That's crazy.
Okay. Crazy. So let's rock out with some shit here.
Got some super chats.
All right.
Please get Graham Plattner on Crystal Kyle and Friends. We're trying. Failure to have him on by December 1st, and you will face the wrath of my Viltrum empire. Graham literally sounds like a Viltrumite. I don't know what Viltrumite means, but we're trying. That's actually funny you mention it, because that's exactly who we're trying to get this week. So
who is he?
Graham Plattner is the guy who's running for the U.S. Senate in Maine, and they released a smear piece on him this week. where they tried to, they brought up old posts he made online where he said, like, you know what, I'm a fucking communist, fuck it. He said shit like that. He was like, yeah, all rural white people are racist as fuck. He said like a bunch of shit, and they're trying to like use that against him, but I feel like it's kind of backfiring because it's the first time like a lefty was ever caught online saying some edgy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody, a left winger. Usually it's a right winger, and the right wingers are saying fucked up shit like I love Hitler. This guy just saying like I'm actually a communist,
like joking about himself.
Yeah. So I fuck with the guy. We're trying to get him on this week actually, but I don't know if we've heard back from him. Chris always does the booking stuff, you know.
That's what's up. Thank you, Grand
Regent Thrag.
Grand Regent Thrag.
Kyle, please do a Where Are They Now video on Dem 2020 primary candidates. We all need more John Hickenlooper and fail candidate Delaney content. Bro, that's crazy. The fact that you remember John Hickenlooper and Delaney puts you in like top 2% tier with just like knowing politics. Because most people be like,
you had a nickname for all of them though.
Oh yeah, Hickenloopers. I made him a breakfast cereal. Like people made memes of him, like a breakfast cereal called Hickenloopers. And that shit was kind of funny. He had like his face on it, and it looked like Cheerios or some shit. But let me actually look it up. 2020 Democratic primary candidates for president, because there was Tim Ryan was one, and Seth Moulton was another one. Like these people that had no fucking chance.
Elizabeth Warren, right?
Yeah, she was a heavy hitter. So you had Biden, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, but then you had Pete Buttigieg, Michael Bloomberg, which he ran for like a month and just got humiliated and then was forced to drop out.
He like won Puerto Rico or some shit.
He like bought one of the primaries. I think. Yeah. So you also had Tulsi Gabbard back when she was a Democrat, Amy Klobuchar, Tom Steyer, however you say it, Steyer. Deval Patrick, who basically dropped off the face of the earth. Michael Bennett, I remember him. Andrew Yang, of course. So yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Michael Bennett, I feel like I remember him.
The 2020 primary was wild times. I mean, that in theory, that's what it'll be like in 2028 too. Assuming we have an election, you're gonna have you'll have like 20 Democrats running.
Wild. Appreciate you, Marcus.
Totally. Oh shit! I made it to a live. I'm Brian B. Born 7:30. Watching Kyle since his basement. Wait.
Born 7:30. I don't know what that. July 30th.
July 30th. That's my buddy Brian's birthday.
Really?
Is that you, Brian? Brian?
I doubt it. He wouldn't have a username named Dank Palumbo.
I don't think he would either. But the fact that he said born 7:30 out of nowhere, and that's Brian's birthday. That's crazy. But then again, he also lives in London, and in London, it's like the middle of the night right now.
I mean, that's why he's saying maybe I made it to alive with an exclamation point.
Like three. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning over there, so that he wouldn't be up that early. That's crazy.
Yeah, he would not have a Dank Palumbo. That's a coincidence. I feel like.
Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this and send it to him because it's so crazy that this is like you said, my buddy Brian B's birthday,
and he's been watching since the basement, and he's surprised he made it to alive.
I gotta send this to him.
We've been going long enough where people should know that we've been going live now. People that like hop on and they're like, "Oh shit, I made it live!" Like we've been going live for a hot minute.
Yeah, but people might have work and shit, so they they can't make it, and then one day they make it.
True that. And you're sure Brian B's birthday is 7:30?
100%. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Well, Brian B, thank you, Dank Palumbo. I appreciate you, dog. If it is Brian B, what's up, man?
Look at that comment we got. What the fuck? I was like, is that you?
If he responds, then it's definitely him.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Unless he's trying to do some conspiracy shit.
Yeah.
All right. Report on SNAP benefits getting cut off next month and decimation of special education. Yeah, I did. I bring it up all the time, actually. I brought it up, big bullshit bill coverage. I bring it up in my rants on it. But yeah, they destroyed special education. They cut the shit out of the whole Department of Education and SNAP benefits. The 3 million people are losing it, and that was in the big bullshit bill. So just horrible.
Is that Linda McMahon getting rid of this special ed shit?
It's Linda McMahon, but she's just doing what Trump wants her to do. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not going on her own and deciding it. It's like Trump's like fucking destroy it, and she's like, okay,
Crazy.
Yeah. So crazy, bro. So fucking crazy. But
The
shout out to
SNAP
you,
benefit
Alan
or
Morgan.
what?
Appreciate it.
What's the SNAP benefit do?
SNAP benefit, that's food stamps. So that's
Oh,
like,
they
for
call that.
starving
Yeah.
families that don't make enough money to fucking afford their food. I mean, it's just evil. Like, this is
Yeah.
just fucking evil what they're doing.
Appreciate you, Alan.
Yeah, thank you, man. Eldon,
Eldon's
thoughts
a
on
homie.
thoughts on did you see this Brogdon retiring? You're the one who told me about it, actually.
Yeah, something's up with that because he was 9 years into his NBA career, and at 10 years you can get a pension.
Yeah, you told me this.
And it's just like the math wasn't mathing. Like he still looked like he was in good shape. You know, I don't know.
He looked fine, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he comes back and plays for a different team or something, or maybe he knew he wasn't going to make the roster, but he could have been a big piece, man. Like he could have been legit.
I was watching a video and somebody made a great point. I'm curious what you think about it. So Brogdon retiring, he was like the ultimate role player.
Yep.
Here's who can replace him, who's looking for a job and he's been trying to get back. You know who I'm going to say?
No, I think I'm thinking someone different.
Victor Oladipo.
Oh, Oladipo. Yeah, I saw the news on him too. Yeah, he would be clutch.
I mean, to fill that spot, because now at this point, his ego is like in check. He realizes like
he's always been a humble dude. Like he seems like he's a good like regular ass guy.
Yeah, but for a hot minute he was like a star. You know what I'm saying?
Big time. Yep.
And then he had injuries and shit, and like it was just a rough go of it. But it was like he's looking to get back in, and it's like this. I would pick him to fill Brogdon's shoes. I think he's a great fit. You know?
Yeah. No,
like
I agree.
He does all that shit Brogdon does. I don't know. Is he as good of a defender as Brogdon though? I don't know about that.
I think he was good defense.
Good defender.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's who I want them to pick. But I was sad when I saw that Brogdon was gone because like he actually was a piece of the puzzle that we needed. You know.
Yep. I mean, the season starts tomorrow. They play the Cavs. There's like videos.
I'm excited for that.
Tom Thibodeau's going around to like every NBA team now and like doing this like barnstorming tour, and he was just with the Celtics. And Jaylen Brown came out and was like, "It's cool to hear his thoughts." He gave us some feedback and insight on like how the Knicks beat us and stuff like that. It's like, yo, Tibbs, chill, bro. Like, don't go around like telling our like secret recipes.
He's spurned, dog. He's spurned. He's like, fuck these people. You know, I get it. I get it.
But it'll be a good season. And then,
well, we're like, it's crazy to say, but we're actually like one of the favorites, if not the favorite in the East.
Yep.
Because think about it. Honestly, I think we're gonna get a better fight against like Orlando than you're gonna see against like the Pacers, or even the Celtics. Like Orlando's, like even like the Atlanta Hawks. Like they're gonna be.
The Cavs are always gonna be good, but I feel like we have the Cavs numbers.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Is they kind of collapsed in the playoffs. Yeah. But there's some teams that like right now nobody's thinking of. But like the Pistons. I would say the Pistons. It's going to be the Pistons, the Hawks, and Orlando. They're actually going to be our biggest competition this year.
Yeah.
Whereas nobody would have thought that coming out of last year. Nobody would have thought that. But Tatum getting hurt, Halliburton getting hurt makes us with the Pacers and the Celtics now. Yep. So honestly, low key, we're sort of the favorite right now. Yeah. We're sort of the favorite.
Yeah, it's a promising season. We'll see what happens. But other New York sports teams, I don't know if you follow football, but the Giants were up third. They were up by 19 or 18 going into the fourth quarter, and then the Broncos scored 33 points in a quarter, which is like unheard of, and won the game. And the kicker missed like 2 kicks, and people are tight because like if you're an NFL kicker, all you do is literally kick, and the guy missed 2 kicks to like win the game.
God, bro!
Like all these guys,
that's grounds to fire that motherfucker.
OD. Like they play every week, battling in the trenches, hitting each other, and they say the kickers are off on the side, like doing nothing, and the guy missed 2 kicks. And they lost the game, which was crazy.
Jesus Christ. That's so crazy, man. And that's so terrible.
Horrendous. Eldon, appreciate you, dog.
Didn't know so many Invincible fans also love secular talk. Oh, I guess that's a Grand Regent Thrag is some Invincible thing. I don't know.
Oh, is he his own page?
I don't know. He says Invincible fans love secular talk. I'm assuming something he referenced was from something called Invincible.
Oh, maybe. The only Invincible I know is that Mark Wahlberg movie where he like played Vince Papale in the football. He was like a Philadelphia Eagle football player. I think that was called Invincible.
Why can't I spell Invincible? A video game. Maybe it's a video game.
It could be a video game because his avatar is a video thing, I think.
Invincible. Is this what he's talking about? I don't know. I do not know.
Is it? I don't know. Appreciate you though, but I'm glad there's other Invincible fans that are secular talk fans.
Yeah, facts.
Thank you, man.
Enjoy, Invincible fans. I'll take W's where I can get them these days. No Kings Day 2 was amazing and all, but imagine 7 million organizing in the streets for Medicare for all. Bro, imagine a general strike. Like now, with the numbers that we're seeing now, like it's not impossible to actually do a general strike and get like maybe 10 million people who actually do it, which would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would jam up the economy OD.
Yeah,
know,
why don't
like-
they do something like that where they're like boycotting some shit?
I think that Sean Fain, who's the head of one of the unions,
Mhm.
I think he's doing that. Like I think
Oh,
he's
really?
working on like whatever day. It's like in the future, but like they're planning it way out in advance. But I think they're trying to do a general strike.
Oh, wow.
So that would be fucking amazing. That'd be amazing because you could get things to change pretty quickly that way, where you say, none of us are going back to work until you do X, Y, and Z.
Totally. And
Trying
like,
to force them.
yeah, and they do it in the pockets of like counties or towns. Like if you generate enough people, you can really make a difference, and not even like on a national level, but just locally if you want to do some shit.
Just imagine if it was all the people who drive packages to people's houses. If just all of them were like, nah, we're striking. That would, everybody would be like, you better give them whatever the fuck they want because I want my packages to show back up,
Didn't Amazon go down today or something like that?
Oh yeah. So earlier today, this was crazy. Earlier today, all of the like things that Amazon hosts on their server, which is like a lot of shit, a lot of apps, all of the Amazon server went out. So it was like everybody was fucked for certain things. So crazy. Yeah, so crazy that could just happen.
Yeah, I was at a spot that uses like I was on a college campus in the cafeteria, and they use Grubhub, and the Grubhub went down.
Yep.
It was like chaos.
Yeah.
And that was the only way to order the food. So people were wilding out.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I'm sure there were tons of housewives that were like, I can't place my Amazon order right now, bugging out in the streets.
Totally. We're also reliant. We're also reliant on the internet now. It's like if we lose the internet, it's like losing like a limb,
Yeah, facts. Appreciate you, Marcus.
Kyle, what are your most fiscally left, fiscally right, socially left, and socially right views? Huh.
The fuck?
I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. Most fiscally left wing. I'm in favor of universal health care. I'm in favor of free college. I'm in favor of eliminating medical debt. I'm in favor of paid vacation time by law. I'm trying to think, are any of these like crazy? Is there any part of this that's like people would object to? I don't know. I feel like that's all pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Fiscally left, I don't think there's anything that's super crazy. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't have a good one for that. I just feel like I'm in favor of all the basic shit that all the polls say everybody likes,
Yeah.
I guess you could say Social Security for all might be a little out there. That's universal basic income. I feel like some people might not like that, but that I support that. So giving everybody a Social Security check, not just old people. So like people have like an allowance to be able to live.
That'll be dope.
Yeah. So I'd say that for fiscally left. My most fiscally right. Jesus, am I right wing on anything fiscally? I really don't think I am. I'm trying to think. Is there anything that I'm right wing on fiscally? Well, I am in favor of like, I don't love deficit spending. I get that sometimes you have to do it when the economy is in the shitter and the government needs to be the spender of last resort. But ideally, you'd like to have the amount of money you spend, you tax the wealthy for it up front, and you tax corporations and Wall Street for it up front. So like, I guess you could say in that sense, I'm not fully MMT or fully Keynesian. I prefer in times where the economy's not doing poorly, I prefer to pay for all the shit that we're doing right then and there. So I guess you could say that's my most fiscally right wing. Socially left, probably my most socially left wing position is legalizing all drugs. I think we should legalize all drugs, legalize, tax, and regulate it. And I would have, rehabilitation centers and shit as well, but I would legalize all of them. I wouldn't criminalize any of them. And my most socially right wing view, I guess, yeah, I'm like a moderate on guns. I'm a moderate on immigration. Like I'm okay with the idea of having a border. I just want to have like reasonable rules and regulations and treat people kind and empathetically and altruistically and like let more people in the country and shit. But I'm not like anti having any border whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it'd probably be moderate on immigration, moderate on guns, even somewhat moderate. I'm pro-choice, but like I'm in favor of Roe versus Wade, which is Roe versus Wade makes it so that states, if they want to, can ban late-term abortions, but it's a right to get an abortion up until viability. That's actually what my position is. So if a red state wants to ban late term, I'm fine with that. Like, I actually agree with Roe versus Wade, which is kind of a moderate position, I would say. Because just the fact that you're allowing red states, if they want to ban late term, even that, some people might say, goes too far, which I get. I understand that perspective, but I understand having like the states do it slightly differently, but protecting it up until viability. So I guess that you could say I'm somewhat, that's a somewhat right-wing social, like I'm not right-wing on anything. The most I am on anything is like moderate. You know what I'm saying? But there you go. Those would be my answers.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Adam.
Pro tip, the way to fix brain freeze is by drinking or eating something warm. Brain freeze comes from cold temps making blood vessels constrict in the roof of your mouth and the back of your throat. That's what brain freeze comes from?
I feel like that was
that's like an ice cream headache. It sounds like
what
he's talking about. Yeah. Brain freeze to me is a little different. Brain freeze is like if I'm doing my show and my brain shits the bed in the middle of the sentence. And
I'm thinking brain freeze the way that Quetzal the gamer is thinking it. Like
okay, so he's
when
thinking
you have some cold ass ice cream or some shit.
Yeah.
But I never knew if the
warm shit is crazy.
Which one?
To go from basically like freezing your shit and then you go straight to some hot shit is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that one to me, I mean, the warm part, if you went blazing hot, I feel like that would throw it off. But that's the same thing that I've always said, with hypothermia. You can't throw somebody who's freezing cold just in some blazing hot shit. You got to like gradually take them back to warm. So like putting them like in some warm bath. But I feel like the roof to the mouth thing, pause to the back of your throat is a myth. Because I've tried to put my tongue on my roof of my mouth and it's never stopped my brain freeze.
Yeah,
the only thing that has is drinking something warm or trying to like counteract that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like one of those things that you could just stop easily. And it's also like it happens fast. It's not like a brain freeze lasts for a long time. So like it's gonna pass quickly anyway, you know?
It's kind of crazy that just by like if you have an ice cream cone that you can like freeze your brain, like it's like that's kind of powerful. The effect that like cold has on like just straight doing something that like when you get brain freeze, that shit hurts. You know, like the fact that like your brain can just be affected that quickly by just like literally having something too cold is like kind of cool in one sense and then kind of like scary in another sense that like what if you like I don't know if you did something worse where like you straight just shut your brain off, like by like licking something too cold.
We're so weak and finicky. Like we want it to be like exactly the right temperature when we're inside, like it's like, nah, I need my shit to be 68 degrees on the dot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some weak ass shit because you would think like, nah, there's a range. Like you could have it anywhere from like 60 to like 83 and it's fine. But it's like, no, people are like crazy about it. Where it's like, no, you got to be right at this shit. It's like we're spoiled. We're spoiled these days.
But also like whoever invented people should have allowed us to like have an ice cream cone as like some enjoyable shit without having to like get brain freeze, which like kills your whole ice cream cone for a second.
That's just God's way of saying slow down.
Yeah,
because nobody gets brain freeze if you just like kind of take it slow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you don't get a brain freeze from an ice cream cone. I feel like usually I'll get brain freeze when I have like a slushy or like what's like super icy thing,
Yeah.
Milkshake I usually don't. Ice cream I don't. But like when I have like a slushy or like some icy type shit, right away, instantaneously. To your point, it's like, yo, slow down. Like you don't need all that cold shit that fast.
Yeah, and it just shows you that eating ice cream outside on a hot summer day is kind of difficult because it's going to melt fast, so you want to eat it fast, but then you might get brain freeze. It's a little bit of a catch-22,
That too. They should make like an outer chamber, some cold shit that like freezes your ice cream as you eat it. Yeah, because sometimes that shit's melting too fast, and it's impossible to have an ice cream cone without that shit spilling on your sweater or your shirt or some shit or dripping through the bottom of your cone or something like that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I'm pretty good at being able to clean that shit up, but sometimes I'm like, I can't keep up with it,
And when you get coffee and they don't put the top on the whole way, or even when they do and it's filled to the brim, that shit will always leak out a little bit and get on your shirt. Fuck that.
Totally. Yeah.
Thanks for the tip on brain freeze though, man. I was looking for that tonight. Appreciate you, Quetzal.
Thank you, Quetzal. CK Progressive, thanks for the $20, man. Thanks, appreciate that. Man/woman, female, male, whatever you are.
Donkey.
They, it, Z, sure. The NBA isn't on TNT anymore, but don't blame Adam Silver. David Zaslav effed up saying TNT didn't need the NBA and put in a low bid for renewal. Inside the NBA moves to ESPN, and NBC/Peacock won the contract. The 1990s are back. Yeah, but they made it so that like the shit is all over the place. Some days it fucking goes on Amazon Prime. Like
Sometimes NBA TV, I feel like probably still get some games.
Shit is all over the place, bro. And so like it's actually really confusing. Like you need to check every day where it is, which is kind of annoying.
Yep.
And the other thing is, yeah, NBA on TNT is technically moving to ESPN, but people who work at ESPN and know the ins and outs behind the scenes have said like it's not going to be the same show. They're way stricter at ESPN. They have a different way of doing the shows, and that the like just like say whatever the fuck you want vibe that they had on TNT, like that shit is not going to happen. And they're only doing it like a fourth as often. Like they're not doing the shows all the time
less?
like they used to. Yeah, it's less often than it used to be.
I saw something that they're gonna. I feel like what I saw was they're keeping the same set, same graphics, same music. Is what I think I saw. But to your point, they're not going to allow them to. They try to do that with Pat McAfee. I think he had like a YouTube show and like he would curse and stuff like that, and then he got bought out by ESPN, and they basically were saying that like they're not going to censor him and he's still going to be able to like curse and say what he wants. But every time he had like Aaron Rodgers on and he would say some weird like vax thing or something, the show would randomly like freeze up. They still cut out and edited a lot of parts where they curse, so it's like they're not going to let Charles be Charles.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. He really did say whatever the fuck he wanted for a hot minute, and Shaq and Kenny and them, like it's a perfect vibe. And the other thing is, if they're not given total freedom, they will wrap that bitch up. They will be like, we're done here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not all that excited for the changes that they made.
They were trying to force feed like Stephen A. Smith onto TNT, and it's like don't force him. Like it was him versus Kenny the Jet doing like a shooting contest, and Stephen A. was like being mad obnoxious, and like
his whole brand is just being obnoxious. Forced. Yeah, it's totally forced.
He just came out. Did you see? He said Kyrie was right for sitting out and not taking like the vaccine or some shit like that.
He's doing his stupid right-wing grift now,
Yeah.
He's doing that stupid-ass right-wing grift. It's so annoying. I've seen this coming from a mile away. He just wants to be taken seriously as a political player, and he's sucking up to the right wing. It's just fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, it's sad.
But yeah, so I'm not happy about what they did with the schedule, CK Progressive. I'm really not.
Yeah, but NBC, TNT, or NBC and Peacock has been going super hard. I just saw like they did a lot of stuff outside of Rockefeller Center. And they've literally hired like every NBA All-Star to like be on the show. Like they've everybody.
Well, isn't Jordan going to do it every now and then?
Yeah, but like
it's like once a year type shit.
Yeah, and like a lot of I heard what he's gonna do is like pre-recorded shit. So it's not like he's gonna be on the sidelines. Like
I thought he was gonna be announcing shit.
No, I think from what I heard, and it was like Chris Collinsworth gave an interview and he like was kind of sharing what he heard, and it was like a lot of I think what Jordan's gonna be doing is like pre-recorded shit. So like, Anthony Edwards, going over his highlights or something like that, like during the game. But he's not going to be, I don't think, like in studio much, like sitting at a desk talking about like the Knicks versus Bucks game or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But it'll still be cool to see Jordan doing his shit.
Yeah. I just don't. Adam Silver's fucked everything up. He's got to go. You know, he's got, I mean, the All-Star game with all the fucking goofiness, and they tried to make it like some YouTube friendly ass shit. It was like, what is this, man? Like,
it was too much happening, and it was like, just play the game. Like they try to change the final score, like that target score shit. It was like, just play ball. Just play ball.
The only things I like, the changes he made that I like, I actually genuinely like the NBA Cup now because it's just like some more serious shit earlier on in the season, which I like.
Yep.
And I like the play-in tournament to get. Yeah, and I didn't think I liked that at first. Now I like it. I like that.
Yeah.
But all the other shit I'm not a fan of. And I hate that he said, like, yeah, we're just like, watch the shit on fucking like TikTok or whatever. Like, we're just a highlights league now. It's like, don't say that. You're supposed to be the guy who wants them to watch full games,
Yep. But CK Progressive, to Kyle's point, it's I feel like a lot harder to track where the game is that you
100%. Totally, absolutely.
Used to be able. It was like Tuesdays and Thursdays. TNT had the late night games. It was like 2 games apiece, and whoever was playing, you were locked in because those were the games.
Yep.
And then like sprinkled in, ESPN had some Wednesday night shit, or like the Knicks would play on Friday. but now it's all over the place. Like games are getting streamed and internet.
And it costs a fuckload of money too. That's the most important part. Is like now, I watched a YouTube video where they crunched the numbers on it, and like for somebody to watch like some fucking like just all of their home games or whatever in like Dallas or I forget the city that they said, but it's like you had to pay like $75 a month, some places over $100 a month. Like
that's wild.
That's crazy. Like it used to be like, oh, if you live in an area,
you get the game.
You get the games. Like it's just part of
now
your
you got to buy
package.
a specific sport package.
Now you might need to buy multiple streaming things,
Yep.
you know, and have access to fucking somehow get NBC and shit.
Yep.
You know, it's like you can't squeeze people like this because then they're just gonna at some point they're just gonna tune out. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna go fuck this. I'm not gonna watch it.
That's what I was talking to someone about the football package, and the girl I was talking to was like, you have to buy YouTube TV, which you just have to get that. Then on top of that, you got to buy a football package to like, you got to pay a certain amount of money on top of your YouTube TV, which is just wild. Like to your point, you used to be able to just put on a network and like the game was on whatever.
You get cable and that has everything. That's it. Like,
and I don't know if you ever see
like
on TV now, but like there's always fighting between like the networks and the stations where it's like this channel's trying to raise your price. Like,
bro, all of the regional sports networks, those are the ones that always end up fighting with the cable providers. And so that's why you get like the shit my mom had didn't get the Knicks. I think she had like Optimum or something. And it was like they dropped MSG. And it's like, but that's the only reason, like this is one of the main reasons why you have that shit. Yeah. So it's like, it just doesn't work out. Like, you know, we have some streaming shit, like we use Fubo or something like that.
Yeah.
And like, I swear it'll change.
Did you say Fubo?
Fubo.
Oh, Fubo.
But like
Fubo.
You have like they'll change what's on the shit like every 3 months or something.
Yep. Or they'll have like random European soccer games or some shit.
Yeah, we used to have CNN on the shit, and now we don't have CNN, and it's like, okay, I guess they got rid of CNN. Like, this is what happens. There's fucking turnover in like what they have and what they don't have. It's kind of obnoxious.
Yeah. Did you watch separate topic? Did you watch like Bryson and Steph's like challenge to 50 or some shit?
I hate Bryson. No.
Oh, really? He did like something with Steph Curry where they like played to 50 on his YouTube channel or try to break 50 or something. Apparently, I saw some highlights. Like Steph was like hitting the shit out of the ball. He's nice.
Yeah, Steph's a great golfer. He is. Yeah. He shoots like low 70s oftentimes.
Yep. Thanks, CK Progressive.
Shout out Diego. Imagine going back in time to 2019 and telling a Dem leftist that the person ordering the CIA to do covert ops in Venezuela and labeling all left of center orgs terrorists would be DNI Gabbard. I know, right? That's so true. That's so true. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard was running pretending like she's Bernie Sanders in 2019, and now she's like doing war with Venezuela and like labeling every lefty a terrorist. It's just insane. Dude, bro.
I saw a video, and this was wild to me that the video that they showed, it literally said like unclassified or declassified, like huge on the screen, and it was them like blowing up another ship in Florida or some shit like that.
It was off the coast of Venezuela, and it was a fishing boat. They're lying about all the shit. Bro, they blew up 6 fishing boats. One of them was Colombian, one of them was Trinidadian, and the rest of them were Venezuelan.
That's crazy.
They're all just fucking regular ass like fishermen dudes. They're just lying.
They're just like straight blowing up boats is wild. Like, can't you
they're just murdering people? They're just murdering people.
Can't you roll up to them on like a police boat or some shit? Like, you just have your first option is to just straight blow up a boat?
Because
that's insanity. It's just straight murder.
I know Trump and Hegseth are just doing terrorist shit, like straight up. This is just terrorist shit, is what they're doing. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Did you see the video though? It says like unclassified on it or something like that. Like, how is that video unclassified? We're literally watching you murder people on a boat.
Well, low key though, that's sort of like Trump's trick is to just like say the shit he's doing, and so like he feels like as long as I tell you I'm doing the shit, like there's nothing wrong with it. It's sort of like with his fucking corruption, like. We got a new crypto thing. It's like he thinks the fact that I'm saying, like, oh, I'm saying it, so I'm not hiding it, so it means it's got to be okay. And it's like, no, you're just openly scamming people and openly murdering people. Like, that's not okay just because you're saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I saw the blowing up the boat, and I kind of was like, that's kind of wild. Like, there was just a dude driving that boat, and then he straight blew him up.
Yep. They're also doing, I'm sure you saw this, the insider trading that they do. So, like, Trump will say some shit that crashes the market. And then like somebody, either him or somebody in his inner circle or his family will bet that the market's going to crash. And they made $190 million in one day betting that the crypto market would crash because Trump announced some tariff bullshit and made the crypto market crash. And so this is now like the 5th time or some shit that Trump announced something that crashed the market and somebody made trades before he did that made them make money. And so they're just like, everything's rigged. Everything's insider trading. Like, they're such criminals. It's insane. I've never seen anything like it before.
I need to kind of get in good with him and like have him like just randomly how he went off on Tylenol, like pick Charmin or some shit and just be like, I wiped my ass with Charmin and it left these like little stains and it was the worst. And then just buy mad like short Charmin stock and just make mad money, bro. Like he could do some shit like that. He's that powerful with what he says. Like, and that's nuts. And it's crazy that people don't go to jail with the amount of money that they're making off of him just randomly picking on brands. That's probably what he did with Tylenol.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah, I can see that for sure. It's crazy that they get away with this shit, man.
Thanks, really Diego.
Is. Brian Raymond, thanks for the $5, bro. How can we prevent chameleon politicians like Tulsi and Fetterman in the future? That's the thing, right? Is like, there's no way to know for sure. That's the thing that's crazy is like, there's no way to know for sure. You could be pretty certain, you could,
But even on the flip side, there's that MJT, whatever, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, yeah.
But like, you just don't know. Everybody's fucking saying shit on both sides now to like play a political game to try and like be popular.
Yeah, I take your point that like the pipeline can work in the other direction too, where people might move more to the left over time or whatever. But yeah, like, I don't know. There's just no way to know for sure. You could only like, I mean, you just got to make the best vote you can in any given moment and just like hold their feet to the fire and hope that they keep voting the right way. That's all you can do. And it's not a satisfying answer, but it's the only honest answer that we have is like, how do we know that, some fucking politician who is awesome doesn't get brain damage tomorrow and fucking wake up and start voting right wing? I mean, that's kind of like what happened to Fetterman. He had a stroke and became a Republican,
There was, I don't know if you ever saw this, but there's a 60 Minutes clip of some lady that like, I think she was in a coma or woke up and she like knew how to speak. She spoke with like a Japanese accent or something.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
It was so crazy. They literally were like interviewing her and she's like, hi, yes. Like it was wild. You got to find that. I'll send you that shit, but it was insane.
I've heard stories like that before, but I always was like, is this true? How is that true?
There was some shit. I think this was like debunked. I think the lady was lying, but like, I don't know what happened to her, but then she just she walked backwards everywhere. And like, I don't know if she fell or something, but like she could only walk backwards. But I think it came out that was fake or something like that.
Sounds fake as fuck.
Yeah. But if it wasn't, that shit was weird as fuck. Thanks, Brian.
Marcus, thanks for the $5. Kyle, did you watch Rogan get schooled on immigration by Mariana Van Zeller on JRE? Homie gets humbled at 59:30 mark. I did not. I didn't even see a podcast with somebody named Mariana Van Zeller, but now I'll have to check that out. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Marcus.
59:30. Okay, so almost right at the hour mark. Sergeant Pepper, thanks for the $5, bro.
Sergeant Pepper, thank you, sir.
Call me Admiral Salt. Lefty Memes, thanks for the $5.01. The leftist party in Quebec Solidaire, is going to go from 12 seats to 2 or 3 in next year's provincial election. Any tips to not lose hope? Well, I don't know enough about politics in Quebec or Canada to give you hope about this specific scenario, but I mean, yeah, dog, that's politics. Oftentimes the pendulum fucking kicks in.
12 to 2 or 3 is wild, though. From 12 seats to 2 or 3 in the next. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's wild. That's a fucking change.
True, but it's probably parliamentary system there is probably like proportional to the number of the percentage of people that vote. So that's probably how you get to that. But yeah, it sucks. But I don't know. I'm sure there's other parties that are sort of left leaning that are not in a horrible position, right? I'm sure there is.
Yeah, stay optimistic, lefty memes, to keep putting lefty memes out there.
Yeah,
thanks, bro.
Plain Sight, thanks for the $10. Kyle, what are your thoughts on leftists trashing the No Kings protests? I get more needs to happen, but it feels like op shit to call it controlled opposition and discourage people from participating. My thoughts are exactly that. It's op shit. And I'm so fucking done with people who like somehow like just to take something that's obviously positive and try to spin it into like, well, actually, it's like, no, there is no well, actually. It is good that 7 million fucking people decided to get out there and say, fuck this shit that's happening now. Like what are we supposed to do? What's everybody supposed to do? Are we all supposed to fucking grab our AK-47s and become Che Guevara overnight? Is that like I don't understand what more people want. Like, obviously, yes, in the long run, a general strike is the way to go. I love that idea. There's certainly things we could do to keep calling Congress and keep pressuring them. I love that. I love the idea of the states asserting more sovereignty and independence and like refusing to send tax money to the federal government if the federal government doesn't give them the funds that they're owed by law, like all that shit. But yeah, it's fucking based as fuck to have 7 million people out in the streets going, fuck this regime, fuck everything they're doing, fuck ICE, fuck their fascism, fuck the bombing Venezuelan fishing boats, like fuck all of it. And fuck the corruption, like the whole shit. So yeah, I don't know, like, it does feel like an op to me. It feels like an op. It feels like right-wingers infiltrating the left and trying to like fucking shit on everything that's done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's good to
like,
get out and protest.
Yeah, try to like divide the left or whatever. But to be honest with you, bro, I haven't seen much of that happening. Like I haven't, at least in, on my Twitter feed, I really haven't seen many examples of like, well, this actually isn't good for reasons X, Y, and Z. I just saw like a bunch of pictures of it and, stuff like that. So I don't know.
No, you're right. I saw one from Ari Spears, who's a comedian, but like he's just
that guy's a Saudi sellout. He fucking sold out to Saudi Arabia. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I wouldn't worry too much about it because if I'm being honest with you, it's probably like 1% of people fit in that box where it's like left wing, but also shitting on a protest that's like lefty and liberal. Like that's the thing. The protest is lefty. Like the message is lefty. Like the liberals are moving left. So to dislike it is very weird for a lefty, which means it's probably some op shit.
Yeah, it's weird that lefties would trash that shit. But thank you, The Plain Sight.
Gus Vaughn, thanks for the $10. My favorite jerseys I have is the T-Mac Retro Raptors jersey and also my Vince Carter Raptors jersey as well. Yeah, that I think somebody asked T-Mac on a podcast, one of his jerseys was his favorite, and I think he said that Raptors jersey.
Really? So, yeah, I mean, like the one with the dinosaur on it is iconic. Like those two, the purple one,
right?
It's one of the best jerseys of all time.
But it's kind of, don't you think that T-Mac was in his mind in his prime in Orlando though? Like,
yeah, 100%. Yeah, he wasn't. I think he realized he was a great player in Toronto and wanted to be the guy in Orlando. But yeah, his prime was Orlando for sure.
His prime was Orlando for sure. But if him and Vince Carter had stayed together, they could have iconic. Yeah, they could have won chips, bro.
Yeah. But like neither of them were shooters. They kind of were like the same guy. Like
T-Mac became a good shooter though.
He did.
Yeah. Did you see that hot take T-Mac had where people were coming at him where he said if he was paired with Shaq, he could have won. I think he said at least one ring.
I think I saw that. Yeah. It's easy for all these guys after the fact to say all this shit now. It's like, but you didn't,
That's true, but I kind of agree with him that at least one ring. At least one. Because remember, Kobe and Shaq won 3. T-Mac is like, yes. So here's the thing. He doesn't, I don't know, defense compared to Kobe, his defense is probably not as good as Kobe's.
Yeah.
And he definitely doesn't have that killer mentality like Kobe does. Like he, instead of stepping up in the playoffs, he like stepped a little bit down in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yep.
But for some years, those like 2000, 2001, that didn't matter with Shaq on your team. Like, you're good. Like, you're good. Like, he's going to fucking do most of the heavy lifting. You just got to just score like 25 points a night and you're good.
Yeah, but one thing that I think you mentioned last week, the Lakers and their market, I feel like they got a lot of help from the referees too. Whereas like
totally, yeah,
on Houston
the
and
Kings,
Orlando,
they stole it from the Kings, bro.
They stole it from the Kings, and the Mavericks got kind of jocked a little bit 1 year against the Heat. And I feel like T-Mac, I don't know if his teams were ever nice enough to like get, shafted by the refs, but Portland definitely did. Portland should have won a couple championships, and Sacramento. But those are markets at the time that the NBA probably was like, nah, we don't want that shit. Keep it in a big LA,
Yeah, but that proves that if it was T-Mac and Shaq in LA, they would have.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He probably would have definitely been fine to get a couple chips.
Totally.
But I love his default photo. That's Sal Goodman.
So yep.
Thanks, Gus.
Jerry, thanks for the $5. Have you heard of Tennessee Brando? He's the Southern accent having lefty you're looking for with 855,000 subscribers. Will be a good KKF guest. Yes, I have seen that guy. I have watched his videos. He's on the list of people to invite on KKF. We're big fans of Tennessee Brando. We like him.
Thanks, Jerry. All right, let's roll through some of these.
Double super chat today because I literally got a YouTube ad paid for by Kevin McCarthy, of course, of Green Party dude Butch Ware rallying against Prop 50. Thoughts on these holier than thou leftists? Jesus Christ, Diego, I did not know. Now that to me sounds like an op. Butch Ware railing against Prop 50 sounds like an op to me, because the whole idea behind Prop 50, for those of you who don't know, is the Republicans are gerrymandering and stealing more seats for Congress. And so Gavin Newsom said, okay, whatever you're gerrymandering in Texas, we'll just counter gerrymander in California. So if Republicans say we're picking up 10 seats in Texas, he goes, okay, we're going to change our map to pick up 10 Democratic seats in California. So all Newsom is doing is saying, I'm gonna defend the Democrats and fairness, and whatever you do, I'm gonna match it. That's all it is. And so if you're railing against that, what you're saying is, I want to give Republicans a built-in advantage. I want to bring a pillow to a gunfight, is what you're saying. So that's why that sounds to me like that's some fucking op shit. Like Butch Ware is getting paid by Republicans to do that, to try to pretend like it's a lefty position to be against Prop 50. That's just crazy to me. And that's position. I haven't seen much of that position. I think I saw maybe Nina Turner did it a while ago, and I think she just happens to be wrong about it. I don't think she's an op. I just think she happens to be wrong about it. But outside of those two examples, you're telling me Butch Ware and Nina Turner, I haven't seen many leftists say, oh, don't do Prop 50. Like most of them I'm seeing are going, fuck yeah, do Prop 50. And every other Democratic state government needs to do that. In fact, when J.B. Pritzker said he's not going to do that, I saw a lot of leftists going, what the fuck is wrong with you? You need to do that too. So
what's Prop 50?
Prop 50 is Gavin Newsom saying that Republicans are gerrymandering, which means they're picking up more seats by rigging the voting maps.
Yeah.
So he goes, however many seats you're rigging it for Republicans in Texas, we're going to cancel that out by rigging it for Democrats here in California. So pick up like 9 or 10 seats in California. So you have to do it. If Republicans,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if someone's against that shit, then they're bugging.
If somebody's against that shit, they want Republicans to win. That's what I mean.
Exactly.
So that's op shit. They're probably paid by Republicans to say it, you know?
Yeah. Thanks, Diego. Thanks for the double up.
Roach King, thanks, Metalhead Matt, for the $10, man. Roach King has a point. There are many issues: vaccines, climate, education, economic regulation, geopolitics, where expertise matters. Plato and Madison were right. Ignorant masses elect ignorant leaders. I agree. I think that populism makes sense insofar as it's just people not being masochistic about their own needs. So, like, insofar as people say, I want higher wages, right? Or I want more vacation time or healthcare. Like that sort of populism makes sense because these are not masochistic things. These are just like, hey, we need to look out for our own needs. But the idea that the voting base knows the specifics of the marginal tax rates that would work the best, or the specifics of climate science, or the specifics of how to regulate Wall Street. Like, no, they're not going to know that. And so experts are needed to carry out some of the hard work in government. So yeah, you can't have like ignorance and visceral reactions run the government. You need experts who know what they're doing, you know?
Metalhead Matt is a real one. Appreciate you, man. V-Man, thank you, bro.
Thanks for the $10, V-Man. Kyle, if I told you in the 1930s, Puerto Rico was ruled by a legislative coalition of Republicans and socialists whose only thing they agreed on was making Puerto Rico a state and were so inept. That's weird. I did not know that.
And that's how they became a state?
They're not. They're a U.S. territory.
Oh.
They're U.S. So they're not a state, but they're part of America.
Right.
You know, that's how that works. But apparently they were trying to make it a state. The coalition of Republicans and socialists, and it didn't work. So,
V-Man, thank you, bro.
I'd love for Kyle or even Corin to jokingly run for president as a Republican and goof off on the stage to make fun of the actually serious candidates. The only problem is they make you poll at like 2% or some shit to get on, and we would never reach that in the Republican Party, you know?
Yeah, that wasn't that what Tulsi was like upset about? Like she got the threshold, but they wouldn't let her.
And they changed it. Yeah, that happened.
So fucked up though for her.
Some of the candidates hit the threshold, and they were like, "Yeah, we're changing it to higher." And they were like, "What the fuck?"
So grimy.
Well, that's what that's the DNC, the Democratic National Committee. They kind of just make it up as they go and do what they want. And they go, "There's no law that tells me I have to do anything. I can do it however I want to do it." And so it's really fucked up.
Yeah. I don't even know what I would do if I was on that stage. I would just like be a fucking deer in headlights saying God knows what. Thanks, though, Lefty Memes again. V-Man back in the building.
That it killed any sport in Puerto Rico on the left to the point where there hasn't been a left-wing pro-statehood party in Puerto Rico since. Wow. That's wild. So now it's only the right that's in favor of statehood? Is that I guess that's what he's saying. That's interesting.
That wouldn't be true, right? I don't know. I feel like they'd want to be a state.
He's saying there is no left-wing movement in Puerto Rico to make Puerto Rico a part of the United States, an official state. But there might be a right-wing movement. But the issue that we're going to run into now is that just like the Republicans are so openly racist that they would never allow Puerto Rico to become a state.
Yeah. Yep.
Kyle, you're the GOAT, but Hassan shocked his dog. You like him, but he's not at your level. Thanks for your work. Thank you, Mushroomy. I've seen the videos.
Is that true?
No, I disagree. I've seen the videos. I don't buy it. I don't think
they were saying his dog was on like a shock collar or something.
They were trying to say his dog was on a shock collar. Because there's a video that came out where he like Kaya, that's the dog's name, got off her bed and he screamed at Kaya and was like trying to get her to go back on her bed, basically. And when he screams, it looks like he's reaching for something, and then you see her yelp. She goes like, oh, she makes like a yelping noise. Somebody zoomed in at the moment where she yelps, and she got her claw caught on her bed.
Oh,
but people,
it'd be weird to have a shock collar in your room.
Well, he literally the next day he literally took off the dog collar and showed everybody, and it wasn't a shock collar. It was a vibration collar. And apparently, people who know Hassan and have been at his house and have been around Kaya, they say like, if anything, his problem is the opposite, that he treats his dog like a fucking princess and that like literally schedules his day around the dog and has like hours of playtime with the dog. And she's very, very spoiled and he loves that dog to death. But, you know, basically like Nazis online whipped up in this hate frenzy.
Some shit.
And for him, they do it over the top because
OD.
They do it over the top for him because, you know, he's from a Turkish background and, you know, he's got a Muslim family and he's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest, like left-wing voice in the country. So they're just trying anything and everything to take him down. And it doesn't help that there was also like people from Destiny's community. Destiny's like a center-left streamer. They were coming at Hassan because they hate Hassan. Hassan and Destiny had beef forever. And so he was just in a no-win position where even though he showed the collar, he showed everybody it wasn't a shock collar, but people were digging through all the old, trying to find old videos of, let me find a moment where, you know, with Kaya that we looks bad or whatever. And it just, the thing took on a life of its own and it was kind of crazy. So no, I disagree. I don't think he was shocking his dog. I think that that was like the internet mob dog.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to find some shit on him with that. Thanks so much, Rumi.
Shout out to KSC. Thank you for the $10. Did you see the Chicago mayor call for general strike? Yes, that's in the show I did today. Are you covering that? Yes, I did today. Maybe you have him on Crystal, Kyle, and friends. Yes, I'd love to have Mayor Johnson on there. Help get that ball rolling because it can't wait. Been a fan since maybe 2010. Love you both. Thank you, KASC. I appreciate that.
Someone I know, the radio DJ in Chicago, knows the mayor of Chicago.
The radio. Oh, you know somebody who knows the mayor?
Yeah, I think so. He does like
cool.
all his events. Yeah.
That's super cool. Yeah, I did see him call for a general strike, and I know that Sean Fain is calling for one too. He's the head of a union, so I don't know. Maybe it will happen. That would be an amazing thing to see, especially if it happens during the Trump era. I would love that.
The general strike would be what?
The idea of a general strike is trying to get as many workers as possible. Now we know we're not going to get everybody. That's never going to happen. But you know, can you fuck around and get like 7%? Like, yeah. And is that enough to grind the economy to a halt? Yeah, it kind of is. So that's a good way to pressure, you know, and
there's a lot of businesses in Chicago too.
For sure. But we're talking for the country, I think, generally, the whole country.
Oh, that would be super big time. Yeah.
Totally. Kyle just wants to vent. Played golf with two buddies of mine yesterday and got stuck behind a fivesome that wouldn't let us play through. Took us 4 hours and 45 minutes to play. Fuckers can go to hell. Bro, that is a golf course nightmare right there.
Fivesome is OD. I never even heard of that shit.
Yeah, fivesome is, they usually don't allow fivesomes, so that's already like against the rules. But also 4 hours and 45 minutes. Bro, I would have probably, as long as there were spots open on the course, I would have jumped ahead probably because that is just not okay.
Yeah, and to not let you play through is on some grimy shit. Like, who the fuck are they to be like, no?
One time me and Crystal went to go play. We were on vacation, and there was a course near the place we were staying. And it was like on the property. And so we went to go play. We had like a 4 o'clock tee time or some shit. Went to go tee off, bro. It was like we were there like 3:50. It was like 4:20 and we still couldn't even hit our tee shots. Because the group, it was a foursome in front of us, but they had never really played golf, it looked like. And so they didn't know what they were doing. They were taking their time. They were going back and forth from the cart. It was like, they just took forever to do everything. So me and Crystal jumped right to the second hole and started playing on that second hole. Like, that's what you got to do. You got to get creative at that point. When it seems like it's going to be like a 5-hour round, you got to say, fuck this. I'm taking matters in my own hands.
Yeah, 4 hours and 45 minutes is OD, man. Props to you for like staying out there for all that long doing some shit. Because I would have been like, fuck this.
At a certain point, it becomes not fun. Like, you need to go at a certain pace where it's just not fun anymore, you know?
Yeah. That sounds like a dick crew. So if any of those fivesome listens to this, you guys kind of fucked up. Thank you, though, guys.
Stavo, thanks for the $5. Okay, boys, would you rather be surrounded by people who constantly brag or people who constantly complain? Thank you for your attention to this matter. I would say brag. What about you, Corin?
I feel like complain. I feel like I like the drama a little bit more, and I could like, play into that shit more. Like I have a big fuck you mentality that complaining would go well with.
But it sort of depends what kind of complaining, right? Like there's a kind of complaining that's fun.
Yeah.
Where it's like, look at this fucking idiot over here. And, you
Yeah.
know, you could like joke. That sort of shit is fun. And I'm with you. I'd pick that over bragging.
Yeah.
But there's also a complaining that's like everybody, like you're
Yeah.
responsible for whatever the shit is that they're feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, can you lower the temperature? Oh, I'm hungry. Can you do this? Can you do that? Like, I'm thinking about the kid kind of complaining.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
that shit is like, no, I'd rather have a braggadocious motherfucker who talks about like, my dick is so big. It's the biggest dick you've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess that's a little bit more fun atmosphere, like the bragging one. Yeah, I think you swayed me because my oldest daughter like will complain in the car about the music and shit sometimes when I don't put her stuff on, and I'm just like, please shut the fuck up. Whereas if she was bragging like, oh, I like this music, it's great, I'd be like, yeah, it is, right? Like, so like the mood would be a lot different. Yeah, I think constantly brag. You swayed me, Doug.
Also, bro, kids in the car, there's really something about kids in the car in this era that they just have a different approach than we did. When I was a kid in the car, I didn't say shit.
No, like whatever was on, you had to listen to that
whatever
shit.
was on. I didn't even put on this station or that station. Just let it rock. Put on that CD. No, just let it rock. Now, these kids are like, let me get a song. And then you're like, nah, we're listening to the radio. We're listening to this shit. They're like, all right, but let me get a song. And it just never stops. And it's like, no.
And it's like kind of universally out there now that like kids control the radio, which I don't know when that switch happened, but like we never like that's I listened to all my dad's 50s shit, 60s shit, 70s shit. It was all on cassettes, but now it's kind of like universally just like accepted that like the kids control the radio. You're gonna listen to some Disney shit, and it's like, no, fuck that. I'm staying to my like shit sometimes where I'm like, no, we're listening to Hot 97. Whatever the fuck is on is like we're gonna jam out to, and you're gonna learn some shit today.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's your car, your rules. If they want to have like, I know Molly said, oh, they could have some tablets in the car and it's like special occasion type shit. That's actually genius because then it's like they'll look forward to being in the car and they just are locked in on their tablets.
Yeah,
that's the way to do it, bro. Because as soon as they start, like, your one semblance of freedom in that situation is that you can control what you're listening to.
Yeah.
And once they come for that, it's sort of like, this is not acceptable. Like, this, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're an adult, you can decide what you want to do in your car. But right now, this is my zone.
I'm getting to the point where I can't even control my window. I roll my window down and it's like, Dad, it's too cold. Can you roll your window up? I'm like, I need my window cracked all the time when I'm driving, whether it's a little crack when it's freezing outside or a lot cracked when it's nice outside. My window's always got to be cracked. And if my window's cracked, then the other side's got to be cracked, or else you get that sonic boom fucking sound shit.
That's so true. And yeah, I've had the same issue where I feel like they're first to complain about the window, even over some radio shit. Like sometimes it might take them 3 minutes to say like, oh, can I get a song? But on the window, it's immediately like, nah, you got to put that shit up.
Yep. Are you rolling your window up? My window's staying the fuck down.
No, I do cuck myself on that one. I do usually roll it up for them because normally that one is even Crystal too. It's not even just the kids. It's like Crystal too will be like, you put that up because your point, that sonic boom shit really fucks with her. She doesn't like that shit at all.
Oh yeah, no, the sonic boom shit is the worst. But if you teach her the counteract shit,
even that she doesn't like. That makes it better. I agree, it definitely makes it better. But you can still hear the fucking wind if you're driving 45, 55, whatever it is.
Yep.
She doesn't like that shit.
Yep. I could be going like 75 on the highway and have the fucking
still have that bitch down.
Yeah, wow. Like I fuck with the breeze. Thanks, Stevo.
Red Blitz, thanks for the $20, man. My dudes, your conversations always remind me of the old days when I'd hang with my friends at the old pool hall. So funny. So I heard that ICE can now be arrested in Chicago. Sounds too good to be true. Much love, dudes.
Whoa.
Yes, ICE. So I don't know. Did I cover it today or am I going to cover it tomorrow? I don't remember, but I'm gonna do a thing on the ICE agent who was speeding, who had his kids in the car and he was drunk driving and he almost fucking killed him. And he got arrested. Yeah, the cops arrested him. He was off duty. The ICE agent was off duty. But he said he was a federal agent and they were like, we don't give a fuck.
Nice.
And so they arrested him. And yeah, like that makes me feel like, yes, that's the plan. Like you got to arrest these motherfuckers. They commit crimes all the time. Like what if the cops just did their fucking jobs and arrested them? It'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Those are the videos I love. I've seen on like social media where like there's a cop stationed out and the cop will go speeding by them and the cop will pull them over and they're like, I'm a cop. Like, and they're like, okay, you still were going 80 miles per hour in a 30-mile zone. And it's like the cop's on a power trip that gets pulled over. And it's like, no, good for that one cop that was like, no, you're still speeding in a fucking school zone.
There's like, there was like nothing that I thought that would ever make the left be like back the blue pro police officer. But that's how everybody's feeling now because they're checking the fucking ICE agents every now and then. And it's like, yes, do that shit more often. There was a cop who said like they're committing crimes and they're under arrest. And I was like, holy shit. Yeah. And I was like, more of that. So yeah, I'm fucking in cops versus ICE. I'm 100% team cop. And I hope they fucking keep it up.
Yeah. Again, a lot of those videos, it's like the city clerk or the city court, whoever they get pulled over drunk driving. And they're telling the cop like, yo, you're going to make a big mistake, blah, blah, blah. And the cops stay true to themselves and like write them tickets or sometimes they end up getting
low
fired.
Key, people say U.S. cops are not professional. And that's true compared to other countries. But U.S. cops compared to ICE agents, the U.S. cops look fucking amazing next to an ICE agent where they're super professional. They follow the process and shit.
Facts.
You know, ICE agents, no training, fucking like all KKK guys with a fake badge, basically. You know?
Yep. Thanks, Red Blitz.
Thanks for the $20, bro.
Appreciate you.
Cap, thanks for the $5. Kyle, I remember you mentioning you were trying to get Andrew Schultz on KKF a few years ago before he became a MAGA hack. Did you get a response? I think so. There was one time where I was supposed to go on his show. And then at the last minute, he canceled. He had some other shit he had to do, and we were never able to get it back together. I don't remember if I ever invited him on KKF, but I was supposed to go on his show one time, and that fell through. But yeah, I don't remember if I invited him, and if I did, what he said. I don't recall that. But yeah, it'd be weird now in retrospect. It would have been a mistake to have him on with all his fucking MAGA dick riding, and he's so desperately trying to defend Rogan these days too, from all the good criticisms. Like Mark Maron has been killing it and like with perfect criticisms, and fucking Rogan and Schultz are just melting down over it. Now they're even shooting at other comedians. I don't know if you saw this, but they're going after Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino and Stavros and all these other comedians who have been like not even OD critical of Rogan, but just like a little critical of Rogan. Schultz is like, fuck that, you're a traitor and all that shit. It's very high schoolish. It's kind of dirty.
Yeah. Thanks, Cap. Cap has a follow-up on Immortal Technique. I feel like someone's asked you about whoever that is.
I do not know. We have a long list for KKF, and he's on the list, but usually Crystal's the one who does the booking. But he's on there. He's on there, brother.
Like a Mortal Kombat guy.
Kyle, I know that you are a big Denzel Washington fan. Have you seen his two newest movies, Highest to Lowest and Gladiator 2? Also, have you seen Sinners? I have seen Gladiator 2. Gladiator 2.
That shit came out a little bit ago, right?
We watched it like last year or something like that. Yep. It was okay. It was a decent movie. Sinners, I don't remember if I've seen. Highest to Lowest, I haven't seen.
That's his new one. I think that's the Spike Lee one.
Is it dope? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. I haven't gotten around to watching it. I just saw the Rocks movie, but I do want to check out Highest to Lowest. But I
do want to see the Rocks movie too. And Sinners, I don't know what Sinners is. I'm gonna look that up right now. Hold up.
Sinners, I feel like is I want to say it might be not Michael B. Jordan, the guy from.
Oh, it is. It's Michael B. Jordan. You're right.
Oh, it is.
It's Michael B. Jordan. Yeah.
But is it a Key and Peele? Is it a Jordan Peterson movie?
Written and directed by Ryan Coogler.
Oh, okay, no.
Set in 1932 Mississippi Delta. This looks good. I like this. Yeah, so I should check out Sinners.
But I do want to see Highest to Lowest. Denzel is undefeated, man.
That other Denzel shit too. I want to see. Yeah, that other Denzel shit sounds good. So
I don't even.
But to answer your questions, the only one I saw was Gladiator 2, and it was okay. I haven't seen the other ones yet.
Was Russell Crowe in Gladiator 2?
No, Russell Crowe was not in Gladiator 2. No.
Gladiator 2 must have not been as good as Gladiator 1, right?
Wasn't
Gladiator 1 like the first shit like icon? Like doesn't that go down in history?
It's one of those on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got like over a 90%. So yeah, I guess certainly the audience reaction and the critics will probably be a lot lower than that. But it was still a decent movie though. Thanks,
Samo. All right, we'll fly through.
Jerry, thanks for the $5. Do you think a depression would be enough to chip away Trump's diehard fans, or do you think they would die of starvation? Saying Kamala would be worse. I would say, as I've always said on my show, I think his actual floor is somewhere between 26% and 33% of the country. That the absolute rock bottom, it could be as high as 33% or it could be as low as 26%, but I don't foresee him ever getting to like 18% approval rating because I do think the cult is so strong.
So wild, even a depression wouldn't do that shit.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. A depression right now he's at 37%, which is pretty fucking low. But like with a depression, could you shave another fucking 10 points off that bitch and make it 27 for sure? I think that's possible. So to answer your question, there's always going to be some that ride or die no matter what, and they're the Kool-Aid drinkers, and they're really deeply in the cult, and like they're actually gonna like they would actually like die for him and watch the country burn and be happy about it because he's the emperor.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's it's the answer is a little bit of both. Yes, more people would abandon him, but no, it wouldn't get below like 26%. I think would be the lowest it would go.
Thanks, Jerry.
Big fan, Kyle and Corin. Met you at the Brooklyn Rising event, peak COVID with Crystal and Michael Brooks. Also, always irrationally giving myself credit because that day I suggested to Crystal and Sagar that they go independent. Well, nice. They indeed did do that, and it was the best move they ever made. The Hill was, Rising was, there was an asshole boss over there, and he was causing problems. And so I told them, you go independent, you'll be fine. Like, you're not going to have to worry. They thought, like, oh, my God, can we make it? Will we go bankrupt? Like, will it work? And I told them, like, you'll be fine. Trust me. And they didn't. It worked. So, Scott, your instinct was correct, and they're very happy now. And thank you for the $10, bro.
Yeah, thanks, Scott.
Metalhead Matt, again, thanks for the $10. MTG
Thanks.
Was ridiculed for floating a national divorce. What about swing states? Also, in terms of party, the Senate isn't as apportioned as you think. It cancels out, e.g., California and Wyoming versus Vermont and Texas, Sanders/Cruz. Fair. That last point is a fair point, but if we were to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, I still have a suspicion that the Electoral College does bias things in favor of rural whites in the Midwest. So I take your point, but I also think it does bias it in favor of the right. And in fact, in all these elections that a Democrat has won the popular vote and a Republican has won the election multiple times. And that sort of proves that point, right? Especially in modern history. The national divorce thing, you're right. MTG was ridiculed for it. I even think I ridiculed her for it, but now I just feel differently. I just feel like, no, it might be what we need. And in terms of how we divvy it up, that's not an easy answer. Like, it's not like I can't give an answer on a podcast that like really sums it up perfectly, but I did make a map on the 270 to win thing. Like, you can go to 270 to win and put, like what you think an election would look like. And the bottom line is nothing would be perfect. Like, basically what you're doing is you're creating like a 65-35 type scenario or 60-40 type scenario in both countries, right? And so in theory, you can do the West Coast where it's like Washington, Oregon, California. That becomes one country, or that becomes part of the blue states of America. And on the East Coast, you have basically the entire Northeast, and you have down to Virginia, and you have a little bit of the Midwest, the states there that are more solidly blue. And then everything else in the middle is Republican. So you basically have like Florida, and then you go like Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, and then up through the Midwest. And so it's like you have a block on the West, a block on the East. That's all contiguous. And then in the middle, you have a Republican block. And like the blue states could all be one. Like that's the blue states of America and then the red states of America. And it's like a permanent 60-40 scenario in both, where you still have democracy and you still have votes and you still have political parties. But let's keep it real. In the blue states of America, we'd very quickly have universal health care for everybody. We'd very quickly have free college. Like, we just have a better system. And in 50 years from now, if we were to do that, the blue states would be like a Scandinavian country. It would be like a diverse Scandinavian country, and everything would be great. Whereas in the red states, everybody would have a fucking gun. Toddlers would have guns. They'd fucking pollute everything everywhere. People would have low wages, and like we would just be in a better place. So anyway, those are my answers, my short answers for the moment.
You got all that, Metalhead Matt? I hope you read all that shit down. Thank you though, bro. You're a real one.
Shout out to Icarus the Defiant. Thanks for the $10. Edamame Pasta. Kyle, I listen on Spotify when it's convenient. Heard on show Left Hook suggestion to boycott them. Apparently running ICE recruitment ads. Have also heard CEO is invested in arms technology. You're talking about the Spotify CEO?
I don't know.
I think that's what they're saying. I listen on Spotify when it's convenient. Heard on the show Left Hook suggestion to boycott them, meaning Spotify, I think. Apparently they're running ICE recruitment ads and have also heard CEOs.
It'd be weird if Spotify was doing that shit. I feel like they're huge to like kind of be subtly throwing fucking ICE recruitment ads in there.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing, right? Like for something like Spotify, they would just accept ads from whoever's paying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they would be. They're not like Breaking Point's very famously. They decided we're not going to accept certain ads. We're not going to accept, military industrial complex ads or oil ads or whatever. Like, but they chose that. If they didn't choose to eliminate certain things, then any ads would have fucking ran on there when they had their deal with whatever. I forget the company, but they had some deal and they said we don't allow these ads, these ads, these ads. So I feel
maybe it's running and they don't know or some shit like that.
It's possible it's running, they don't know, or there is no process for them to act certain kinds of ads or whatever. But yeah, I mean, And if it's happening on Spotify, my guess is it's happening everywhere. My guess is, ICE may be buying ads on YouTube that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like sometimes, there is no mechanism that these companies to say like, fuck you, we don't want your money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you though for the super chat.
Yo, Kyle, Hutch be criticizing your criticism of Democrats, but they're good faith and interesting. So I'd love to see another KKF debate with him soon. So here's my issue with Hutch that he really let me down in a way where like I'm not interested in that. He did some video a while ago, and in the title, I forget exactly what the title was, but there was a picture of me in the thumbnail with some other people as well. I forget who else was in it, but it was like me, maybe Crystal, maybe some other people. And basically, either in the thumbnail or the title, the implication was I was arguing like Democrats and Republicans are the same, or like Democrats and Republicans are, equally bad or something. And when I saw that, I was just like, okay, that's literally just a lie. In fact, one of my patented rants that I've been doing on my show on a regular basis is literally the opposite of that point, where I say, I don't want to hear any bullshit false equivalence anymore in this era. There is no false equivalence. Literally the worst Democrat you can find is better than the best Republican you can find. Like, so anybody who does the false equivalence horse shit, they're just wrong, and it's just embarrassingly stupid in this moment. So the fact that he basically put in like a title or a thumbnail that like I was somehow doing the thing that I explicitly do the opposite of all the fucking time, seemingly every show these days, when I saw that, I was like, I'm done with him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with him. So I think I unfollowed him on Twitter. I unsubscribed from his channel because it was like, listen, I'm a reasonable dude, but if I feel like a criticism is just flat dishonest, then I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time with this. Like, I'm done. I'm out of this. And the other thing is, I really feel like he falls into the same trap as Destiny, where he consistently punches left. And it's like, why? Why are you
doing on the left?
He's center left.
Oh, okay.
So, but in this moment, it's like, no, seriously, you don't get it. Like, fascism is fucking here. Yeah. We're watching Trump bomb random fishing boats off the coast of Venezuela, round people up and put them in concentration camps, crypto scam his own fucking supporters. Like, it's here. It's here. The fucking ICE agents are assaulting elderly couples. What are we doing?
Yeah,
fighting each other. Like, what are we fucking doing? And like for me to sit down with him and have a navel-gazing conversation about, oh, we're inter-left fighting, and I think you're right about this and wrong about this. It's like, what's the fucking point? Yeah. If you go look at my channel, my guns are pointed squarely at the right. 90 to 95% of my videos are going after the fucking fascists for being fucking fascists. And the only 5 or 10% where I deviate from that is to make very clear that there's somebody who's supposed to be on our side who's just objectively hurting our side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but 95% of the time, I'm fucking spitting fire in the right direction. And that's just not the sense I get from him at all. In fact, I saw him with that fucking title or thumbnail that was implying that I was saying some both side shit. I was low-key, I was furious. And I don't really get furious like that, but I was furious because I was like, I've tried so hard to make this point so fucking clear, and to just have somebody strawman me like that, I was like, fuck this. No way. So anyway, I'm really not interested in that. He can have fun with this clip if he'd like to have fun with it, but I'll be busy throwing haymakers at the right on my show. Yeah, real ones, no. Thanks, OKLOL. MS Kurt, thanks for the $5. Do you guys believe in ghosts? Also, Kyle, can you share any beauty secrets Crystal has? She's gorgeous and I love her style. So do I believe in ghosts? No, I don't believe in ghosts. I would say that I don't know. I kind of believe in like energy a little bit. Yeah. I guess like vibes and energy. Like I think there's something real about you walk into a room and it has a vibe, it has a feel. Like 100%. I think there's something real to that. Yep. But some haunted house type of shit. Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts. I don't really believe in any particular religion. I don't really believe in God, but I'm also humble to know I don't know anything really about the nature of the universe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I believe in ghosts more than I do aliens in a weird way. That's interesting. That's interesting. And I would say I believe more in aliens than ghosts, but I only believe in aliens insofar as they exist somewhere, not that they've been here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Apparently, isn't there a big thing now that like there were aliens or there are aliens and the government's like releasing shit on it? Is that a thing right now, or is that? I don't know. I don't know. I always find whenever whenever the government starts talking about aliens, it feels like, what are you distracting us from? Because whatever you're fucking like, the fact that you're talking about aliens means you're trying to hide some other shit. You know?
Yeah. That's like I'm hiding shit 101.
Yeah. So to answer your question on beauty secrets, we got a great beauty secret from Marianne Williamson, who's
she's phenomenal looking for like her age.
She's like 70, bro.
Yeah.
And she looks so great for her age. But she told us the secret, dog. The secret is this stuff called Lancer cream.
Oh, there's an actual something?
It's like a cream that you put on your face. But the only problem with it is it's super fucking expensive. And I think it's expensive because it fucking works.
Yeah.
But what it is this cream that you put on in the morning and you put on at night. And it literally is like the fountain of youth for your skin. Like you keep your skin looking super young. Like it's definitely, it works to like take away, to like prevent wrinkles and shit. It just works. And so that's one of the big beauty secrets.
In the morning and at night?
Put it on in the morning, put it on at night, and then it literally like freezes your face. Whatever age you are now, just freezes your face. I mean, you see how awesome Marianne looks at age 70, right?
You got good skin too.
I mean, my skin's all right, but you know.
I mean, you don't have any wrinkles.
I mean, I do have you can't really see it on this camera, but I do have crow's feet a little bit when I smile because
but nothing.
You can see, look, see? Because I have what's called smiling eyes.
That's a good. That's you'd want that. I feel like.
No, but it's not like as I got older, they've gotten more prominent. It's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the trick. If you want some shit to make your skin look amazing, a Lancer cream. But I do warn you, it is expensive. When we first looked it up, we were like, oh shit, it's like a little thing. It comes in, it was like $100, and it's like, damn, 100 for like a little fucking thing that lasts you maybe a month.
It's working like that. Sometimes that shit is worth it.
That's the thing. It's like fountain of youth type shit, you know.
Facts. Thanks, M. Shakur, Tupac's sister.
Thank you, Katie Mully. I love both of your truths. Well, thank you. We appreciate you, Katie.
Yeah, thank you.
Kyle, I'm a Navy veteran who was very apolitical when I got out in 2016, but finding your show was influential to my lefty evolution. Corin, I work for the NBA now. I love it when y'all talk hoops. Oh, that's awesome.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Get in contact with Corin and hook him up with a job in the NBA because that would be his
holla at me, man. And thank you for your service, man.
Ass shit. Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah, enjoy the season coming up, man. Tomorrow it starts. I think
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch, bro. I'm excited to watch.
Jay, real quick, because I've been doing a couple of these, but I gotta go with the bigger ones.
Kyle, did you see Progressive Voice is now MAGA? You gotta be kidding me. Hold up.
Wait, Progressive Voice. Why do I know that one?
He was the what's his name? Sahil Kapoor or something.
Oh, that's the old school. Is he still have a channel?
I'm looking it up right now because I can't believe.
I feel like back in '88 we looked him up and we couldn't find him anymore.
I'm looking right now. Oh, the last he posted was a fucking year ago, bro.
Yeah, Progressive Voice was one that we looked that up a while ago, and like he hadn't posted, but he was the OG, man.
I'm looking right now.
Progressive Voice was like
the last the last video he posted was a year ago. The last live he did was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah. Something happened with that dude, man, because he would go hard and then he just fell off one time.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but if you're saying he's MAGA on Twitter or something or Blue Sky or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. If he's MAGA, that'd be crazy. That just goes to show you, like, you know, you think you know somebody and it's just like
that. Yeah, nope. That one. I mean,
you know.
Tariq, thank you, bro.
Tariq Abdallah says, bro, people lied about Islam. Quran verses that forbid aggressive violence, like verses whatever, are just blah, 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 if you don't want to read much. Regardless of your response / opinion, still much love to you both. Wait, we didn't say anything about Islam, did we? He's making it seem like I said something. You said something.
None of shit.
Yeah, we didn't say any of that shit, bro.
I don't know, but I appreciate the $20.
Yeah, but who lied about Islam is my question. Who lied about it? That's my question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who lied about it, and when did they lie about it?
I don't know anything about what happened on verse 2,
190 to 96,
or just
190.
Those pages must have been popping. Thank you, though, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for the $20. Love y'all. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate you.
Nathan.
We don't need a Trump right-wing tactics on the left. Bullying and thoughtless controversy are their game. Ours is logic and common sense. People are hungry for it. I half agree, but my half disagreement is that you can bully with logic and common sense. That's where I like the bullying part. Let's bully them. In fact, I think the fact that we're too much about logic and common sense and too like self-critical, and it's like not
doing now, right?
Yeah, exactly. Newsom is copying Trump's style on his fucking press account and just like making fun of everybody. And I like that. So like marry the logic and common sense with the bullying of the right for being so fucking insane. Like,
Facts.
we got to be comfortable with that. We got to be comfortable with having actual political enemies and saying you're my political enemy and you're fucking wrong and here's why. And for a long time, it's just we got this thing where it's like we're masochistic. It's like we want to fucking, we want to find a way to like, oh, I'll convert them, I'll change them. It's like some of these fucking people you're not going to change.
Yeah. Thanks, Scott.
Awesome. Hi again. Empire ends with U.S. Close all overseas bases. Send past president, admins, and tech, finance, defense, agriculture, access to The Hague. Just transition to peace economy. Reparations here and abroad. Thank you, Awesomely Curious, for the $10. Appreciate that. Appreciate your comment. And
thanks, Awesomely Curious. You're a real
down
one.
With Empire. Yo, Kyle, got into a nasty argument with my MAGA mom yesterday, and it was literally that one thing you said with me, saying I think we should have free healthcare, and her responding with anger. It's crazy. Yeah, Chicken Warrior. See, this is what I'm saying. Like,
why wouldn't someone want free healthcare? Like, what would be their argument against that shit?
That's the thing, is it's not about argument. It's about feeling. It's about emotions. It's about, that, you're going to give people a free ride or whatever. And like, I work hard and other people don't deserve what I have. Like, they have rationalizations, but at the end of the day, they're just brainwashed by Republican propaganda and by MAGA. And so, yes, I'm sorry, but your mom, that's the type of person where it's like, I would never craft a campaign to try to get her vote. Like, I would craft a campaign to have her hate me and have people who want healthcare like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not going to, how are you going to get through to that? If all you say is we should have free healthcare and that leads to a meltdown, it's basically like you said, I want to have good things for the country. And she's like, well, I want bad things. Yeah. It's like, okay, I guess, like, whatever, do your thing, you know?
Thanks, Chicken Warrior.
How would the national divorce work? 2024 election, California was 38% red and Texas 42%. What a Democrat, what happens to those people? Isn't it more an urban-rural divide? Who gets the swing states in the divorce? Yes, Nathan. See, that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. When we talk about a national divorce, we're not talking about we're going to have 100% blue on this side, 100% red on this side. That's not possible. So as you're alluding to, it's going to be like a 60-40 situation in the red states and in the blue states. And so, yes, it is mostly a rural-urban divide, but you can't build a country where it's like, only the cities are part of the blue country and then the rural areas are part of the red country. That makes no sense, right? So the best we can do is take the solidly blue states and the solidly red states and make them separate, make them their own thing. And then the swing states, you have some sort of process where you determine where they go. But as I said in the earlier answer, I would have like the entire Northeast and Virginia. So the entire Northeast, that part of the Mid-Atlantic, the parts of the Midwest that are more consistently blue can be part of that. And the entire West Coast, Washington, Oregon, California, all blue, and then basically everything else becomes red. That's what I would say. And
What's
it would be
national divorce.
National divorce is like if we ended the United States and made us two countries instead of one, because the Republicans hate us and we hate the Republicans, and there is no. I'm sorry, but there's no like. How are we supposed to fucking fix this at this point?
Yeah,
like they're so far gone mentally that it's like, I don't know why I'm wasting my breath and wasting my time trying. Meanwhile, if we had a country where it was 60% or 65% Democrats, that country would very quickly have universal health care and would have like clean elections and would, have paid vacation time and would have higher wages and would have all these great things. Yeah. And it's like, they're literally holding us back. Like they're literally holding us back from having a better country. And so that's the point. But Nathan, the point I'm making is don't think about it in the sense of we got to have 100% Democrat on this side, 100% Republican on that side. Think of it as it's going to be 60-40 Democrat on one side, 60-40 Republican on the other side, and you'll still have democracy in both places, but it'll be more leaning towards one country would be way more progressive and the other one would be way more conservative because of the 60-40 split.
Thanks, Nathan.
If you miss Sour Altoids, check out Retro Sours. They're banging. My question, back in the day over summer, did you go to sleepaway camp or hang local? I never went sleepaway camp. Corin, did you?
Yeah, I went to sleepaway camp, and I love that shit. I went to Camp Sloan in Lakeville, Connecticut. Shout out Lake Sloan. I think it's still a thing. We slept in tents. We had to roll up the flaps at like the morning time. We had like trunks, no TVs. There was an old school like computer lab that had some like old ass computer that like had like Oregon Trail on it. But I love that shit, man. I had like some of the best times at sleepaway camp. And like I see Molly's dad gave a super chat, but like him and Molly's mom met at sleepaway camp. They got married. Her uncle and her aunt got married at sleepaway camp. Like I know mad people that went to sleepaway camp, met their significant other, and like had a blast. So like I'm gonna send my girls to sleepaway camp because I think that shit is amazing.
Yeah, I would just be careful because like you don't want some fucking creepy ass fucking
that too
adult there that you want to give a talk to your girls and say don't allow anybody to touch you. Don't you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't put them in any compromising ass position. 100%. But yeah, I've never been to sleepaway camp. I didn't even go away to college. I stayed at home for college. And retro sours. We'll keep that in mind for.
Yeah, retro. Yeah, I did like the sour. You like the sour Altoids, right? Like
I love them. They're amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, retro sours. And then I actually saw today that like Shaq has this like sour gummy candy now or something.
Yeah.
Like,
And they were giant. Doesn't he have giant gummies?
yeah, it's like Shaq and Delicious or something like that. Some weird ass name. And I was like, of course. And then I went to Staples to buy a poster board, and there was a big ass cutout of Shaq, and I was just like, yo, this guy is fucking everywhere. Like
really
gummies,
is, yeah.
Staples.
He
But
really
yeah,
is.
I love sleepaway camp, but like I was one of those kids when my parents left, I was like crying my ass off. I missed my parents.
Sergeant Pepper, thanks for the $5, man. Curtis is the true independent and Cuomo the true Republican. Yeah, it's a funny way of putting it. That's kind of true, isn't it?
Yeah, that guy Curtis is gangster, man. That's Molly's pop.
Oh yeah, Molly's dad, George. Thank you, man. Appreciate the $2. Michael Wells, thanks for the $5. Hope the country survives the mess we're in. I appreciate you guys. I have to recommend Voodoo Chips by Zapp's. Been watching Kyle since 2016.
Voodoo Chips, I've seen those too. They sell those at Dollar General.
I think. Yeah, I've had them. You know where they have them at Potbelly Deli.
Yeah.
And sometimes Potbelly has some banging ass sandwiches, and those Voodoo Chips are pretty good, bro. They're pretty fucking good.
They make
shout out, bro. Almost a decade with us. Thank you.
That is gangster. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, they make I don't know what the flavor is, but they make one flavor that's really good. I'll fucking tweet that out if I remember.
Yeah. It's like fuck.
It reminds me of like it's like a sweet oniony taste or some shit.
I want to say it's some like Louisiana shit. I think
yes, they make a Louisiana. Yeah, exactly.
Louisiana thing, but it's delicious.
Everything is banging. Thank you, Soul. Here's Molly's dad. Thanks,
I'm literally eating the spicy sweet chili Doritos while watching you guys. Kyle, do you ever check out Reese Waters? I don't think I have. Let me look at Reese Waters. And I love those Doritos, by the way.
Yeah.
Waters. Those are my favorite Doritos.
Come to the crib. You never have those out when we're there.
Oh, Reese Waters. Yeah. In fact, this guy, literally today was just a video was just recommended to me, and I have it clicked. I'm going to watch it later. But he did some video. He did some video about Rogan that was recommended to me, and it looks good. And so I clicked it, and I'm going to watch it later. I got like 50 tabs up, but I'm going to watch it later because it got recommended to me today. But I think today was the first time that I've seen him. So yeah, Reese Waters, shout out, man. We'll take a look at your stuff. You
know what type of channel is he like?
It looks like he's a lefty commentator. It looks like.
Nice.
And it looks like he's got about 611,000 subscribers. And I may have watched one of his videos in the past.
Who's the guy on Fox News? Is that Jesse Waters?
That's Jesse Waters. That guy's a piece of shit.
That's
Jesse Waters is a piece of shit.
The fake people that you did Lyle or whatever.
What's that? Yes, that's the guy who pretended to talk to like some cartel member, and it was his friend with a fucking bandana over his face, and then we mocked that. Yeah.
Oh, so Reese Waters, maybe he's related to him, and he's on. Thanks, George. Appreciate you.
Lizzie, thanks for the $5. Hey, saw your coverage on BlackRock buying up the world's infrastructure. I still identify as a SOC Dem, but ever felt like moving to Dem socialism? Yeah, I mean, I kind of came out of the closet like that on one of the interviews I did lately. Why am I blanking on his name? Josh Citarella. I did an interview with him, and I said like, we kind of got to go further than just social democracy, because I'm a social democrat in a world where like we can agree on facts, and like the opposition is somewhere on earth, but they're so crazy and they're so out there that like we need some fucking shit to counterbalance their insanity. Like honestly, we need like a communist party in this country to fight the fascists, to sort of like make the middle a more reasonable place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they're so far right. You need somebody who's so far left just to balance that shit out, you know?
Fact. Yeah. Thanks, Lizzie.
Shout out Colt Dog for the $5. Things going down because of AWS. That's the Amazon shit. Gives me a new understanding of how much Amazon controls our lives. Professor gave us extensions on our assignments, though. See, that's crazy. That affected at school, bro.
I'm sure it was at everything.
School, that's wild, bro. That's so wild.
It was like so many platforms that like were like intertwined with that. It reminded me of the day that like the whole airline shit shut down. It was just like you don't realize how much you fucking need the technology. You know, bro, you can't fly, you can't go on these sites.
And we're so like, this government is so stupid too. I guarantee you that like Russia or China, they could just like press a button and take our whole shit down for like a year.
On. Yeah, everybody's shit got stolen in that time. It was like Ocean's 11, like when they blacked out the whole casino. Like everybody's shit got a couple hours ago. So good on your professor giving you extension, but your security number is out there somewhere.
Yeah, he had no choice. He had to, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, what the fuck? Like you can't get your work done. Thanks though, Cold Dog.
Your NBA and PGA Mount Rushmore. Oh shit, that's a good ass question. All right, well, right off the bat, You got to go.
Be in there for.
You got to go on NBA. You got to go Jordan. You got to go LeBron. You got to go Kobe. Those are for sure.
George will say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
which is fair. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is in the GOAT conversation for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 4 or
5 on Mount Rushmore.
I want to say 5.
I feel like it's 5.
Many presidents on Mount Rushmore. I want to say 5. 4. It's only 4.
Wow.
So that's it. That would be it. It would be. But then you're leaving off.
Leaving off a lot of people.
You're leaving off Bill Russell, the 11-time champion, which kind of feels fucked up. But at the same time, like his opponent, there were way fewer teams. His opponents were plumbers and shit, as people say.
Yeah.
You know.
There's a lot of. I mean, like even like Shaq or like.
Who should be on basketball's Mount Rushmore? Let's see what they say if I Google it.
I feel like LeBron. I like
our.
Be on there.
I said LeBron,
LeBron.
I feel like our list is pretty solid. So I said Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and they put Magic Johnson. I put Kobe over Magic though.
Yeah, I don't think Magic's. If Magic could get replaced by somebody, Magic, I don't think.
Doesn't Magic have 6 rings though?
I think he's got 5.
How many rings does Magic Johnson have?
Or maybe less.
I think he's got like 6. 5. You're right. It's 5.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, but yeah, PGA? PGA. So obviously you got to go Jack Nicklaus. You got to go Tiger Woods.
Do you go like Sam Snead or some shit?
Maybe like... Arnold Palmer, Sam Snead.
Right.
Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Arnold Palmer, Sam Snead.
Or
Byron Nelson instead of Sam Snead. One or the other. That's interchangeable, pretty much. Or did I say Ben Hogan?
Yeah, I was gonna say like like throwing it back to like Ben Hogan or some shit.
Golf Mount Rushmore. The only ones that are for sure on that shit for sure are Tiger and Jack.
Yeah,
those are the ones you just can't leave off. But okay, so I Googled it and the AI overview said Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Bobby Jones, and Ben Hogan.
Bobby Jones is OG.
Very OG, but he's one of the legends. I don't know. You could sort of interchange. I feel like Sam Snead with Bobby Jones, maybe.
I feel like those Bobby Jones shit. He was probably competing against like the same 8 people, and like.
So I would go. Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Arnold Palmer, Ben Hogan. That's what I would do. Because Arnold Palmer is the reason we have the 4 major cycle now.
Yeah.
He made that shit the shit to do.
Yeah, you got to show respect to that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sol. Rachel P., thank you very much.
Michelle Garay Trayor, thanks for the $20. Just wanted to show support, Kyle. I watch you every day. Been for like 10 years, keeping unhinged. Lefty heel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Michelle. 10 years. That's a long time. I see these people saying like, been watching since 2016 or whatever. And part of my brain is like, that shit was like yesterday. Like, why are you saying that? Like it was so long ago. But then you do the math and you're like, that was 9 fucking years ago. That's crazy.
It was dumb long. Yeah. Thanks, Michelle. Appreciate you.
Shout out Will Davis. Thanks for the $10, man. I'm currently an economics RA at my uni and have access to Bloomberg Terminal. The contributor composite predicts a 33% chance of a recession. Do you think that probability is too high or too low? Way too low, bro. Way too low.
Oh, too low?
Because we're already in a fucking recession. Like,
yeah, that's what I meant.
They said without data centers, like the AI data centers that they're trying to build, without that, the GDP growth was 0.1%. I saw another article that said, like, in most of the country, they're already in a recession. There's a manufacturing recession. There's a retail recession. There's a tourism recession.
No jobs right now.
Yeah, there's no fucking jobs. So, like, we're already there, bro. Like, it's basically like a fucking Ponzi scheme keeping the economy going. Just the AI bubble that's going to burst.
Well, someone said that they're going to start printing more money, too. So, like, that's going to, like, fuck shit up.
It is going to fuck shit up because now the dollar is not secure anymore because Trump pissed off the world and made it so people are divesting from the dollar and going to gold. And so if they start printing money now, that'll lead to inflation for fucking sure.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Will.
Jackson, thanks for the $5, man. The Republicans spent all week shitting on Newsom for closing I-5 over Whiskey Pete's stunt. A shell exploded over I-5. Why aren't Dems milking this? Yeah, I saw that story. It's kind of crazy. So Trump fired some live ammunition over a highway in California trying to like do some fucking like celebrating the 250th anniversary of the military or some shit.
Trump did
that. And like one of the fucking bombs exploded over the highway and like some of the fucking rubble went to the fucking on the highway. And like Newsom closed the highway for that reason. And now he looks like a genius because there was a fucking mistake that happened. Right. But like people were giving him shit for that. It's like, no, he was right. Trump should have never shot the shit in the fucking first place.
Yeah. Thanks, Jackson. Don't do that.
Twitter keeps showing me lefties saying the No Kings protest accomplished nothing. My hope is that Dems who want to capitulate to the right get worried. Do you think it will have any effect? No, I mean, I think the Democratic politicians are really not. I don't see them saying much or doing much. Period. Like, I don't see them out there talking about Trump bombing Venezuela. You know, I don't see them out there talking about the No Kings protests or talking about the Epstein files or like. They're very quiet anyway. So if your question is, will this scare Democrats away more from talking about it? No, I don't. I think they're already not talking about it nearly enough. But
Yeah,
it's interesting you say that because again, I don't see it almost at all on Twitter. I don't see any lefties. Yeah, I don't see any
Yeah.
lefties being like, "This is stupid for reasons X, Y, and Z."
I
So,
saw
I don't
one
know.
video of a like a I don't know if he was drunk, but a Republican like walking down the street like chanting Trump shit. He was in like Giants gear and like someone knocked his glasses off of his face and then he runs after them and like one guy trips him and then his face got all bloody and shit.
Mm.
Like it was a funny
I saw
video.
that. I think I covered that. I think that was in my shit today that I
Oh,
did.
really?
Yeah. But wait, this person's all. My hope is that Dems who want to capitulate to the right get worried. If your point is that the protests will maybe make Democrats fight more because they're worried that they're going to lose their base, maybe that might happen. I hope that does happen because that would be a good outcome of the protests where Democratic politicians go, "Oh shit, there's more anger than I realized. I better start fighting on some shit." That could happen, and that would be great.
That'd
But
be good.
thank you for the $10.
Yeah, thanks. Cut the camel.
Don't cut
Now
the
you
camel
have it.
though. That seems very mean. Camels are probably nice. Taco face fart. Thank you for the $5. MAGA has no foot pick game. Yeah, MAGA has no foot pick game
Very
indeed.
true. Very true.
I'm
Thank
always
you.
saying that, bro. Matthew Larkin, thanks for the £5. Favorite TV show of all time? Oh,
I think I gotta-
Sopranos.
Oh,
Sopranos,
okay.
you got to go.
I would say like The Office or some shit. I feel like it's just some chilling shit.
Yeah, I'm big on Sopranos. In fact, I think Sopranos, everybody gave the guy, David Chase, the guy who made it, shit for the ending.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it kind of cuts out.
Yep.
But now in retrospect, it actually was a brilliant ending because that ending means we're still debating it today. We're still debating what happened
That's
today.
true. That's
So
true.
it gives it a longer shelf life. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody's always going to talk about it.
Yep. If
So
there
it's
was
kind
some
of a-
closure, then it would just be the end of the show. But the
That's
fact
right.
that, yeah.
The
That's
fact that it
gonna
ended
be-
like that made everybody go, "Oh shit, this was like brilliant." Like, what
Yeah.
happened to Tony? And then there people debate it. They do long videos on it on YouTube and shit. It's great.
Facts.
Jake, thanks for the $10. McKinley being Trump's favorite president is so freaky. McKinley doesn't get enough hate. The Philippine-American War during him is like top 5 grossest things we've ever done, and it never gets talked about. Yeah, and that's also the asshole who did a bunch of fucking tariffs and fucked everything up. Yeah, no, he to the extent he's ideological and he actually thinks McKinley is based and like the best president, that's a huge fucking problem. It's a huge problem.
That's
He was
so
a real
weird
piece of
that
shit.
like he even knows about fucking McKinley.
I know. I think somebody said like somebody brought him up to Trump a while ago, and he was just like, "I love him," you
Sure,
know.
Yeah.
And it just he fucking ruined everything, you know.
Goodness. Oh, thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jerry, for the $5. Ironic that SNAP benefits are ending as Thanksgiving is coming up. Yeah, it's evil, man. Kyle is debating still the WWE of intellectual purists. Yes, classic right-wing trick. Ask a yes/no question, but talks over the other person the entire time they try to answer, i.e. Andrew Wilson and Piers. Yeah, I mean, debating is the WWE of intellectual pursuits. That doesn't mean that it's not, you know, sometimes necessary, but it's definitely like, and Piers is a great example. I'm happy you brought up Piers. Piers, his show is the perfect example of it, right? It's just like, it's just a shit show. Have you ever watched any Piers Morgan clips?
I've seen some of the shit like that. You were on one time. It's just like it's like a Royal Rumble.
It's like
who the fuck
it's
gets
just
the word?
insane. It's just, you know, here and say some shit in 30 seconds that I'm cutting you off. And it's like, well, what the fuck? How am I supposed to how are we supposed to explore anything in that short amount of time? So anyway, it's just very stupid. It's very it's like Jerry Springer for politics. That's how I describe it. And it's stupid. It's just stupid.
Meanwhile, I saw Vince McMahon was in court and like, did you see him? He had like a silver hair like streak in the middle.
Yes.
Like it was like black and then silver. Like it looked like skunk hair. It was like crazy.
And his face is fucked up too.
His
right?
face is messed up. He must have gotten so much work done. He's definitely not using that lotion shit. He's getting like fucking the injections or whatnot. But thanks, eyes without a face.
Bobby responded but didn't give me the answer. He asked double crunch, but from Taco Bell. I said double crunch, yeah, but what was the flavor?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
curious if he
double
remembers
crunch
it.
shit. It wasn't the other one you said.
No,
Whatever.
I said chicken and waffles, but I don't think that was
wasn't
it.
chicken and waffles.
No, it wasn't chicken and waffles. It was some other delicious shit. Mohit Baki, however you pronounce it. I apologize. Thank you for the $10. I'm 36 and getting less interested to watch all NBA MLB games and analyze every player game I follow more closely a month before the playoffs. Also need more progressive pressure to influence Marjorie Taylor Greene. I mean, she's already on certain things. She has moved a little bit. Like she was blaming Republicans for the shutdown, which was nice and true that she did that. But her voting record is still pretty shit.
Yeah, the fact they disregard everything that she said prior, like she's a lunatic.
Yeah, and she also is just positioning herself for when Trump is gone, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, she realizes, hey, oh, maybe I could be the next heir apparent, so let me, like, distinguish myself a little bit by talking about the Epstein files or whatever. Like, she's trying to distinguish herself a little bit. But to your point, Corin, her voting record has been horrible. Like, there is no reviving her, and there's no amount of progressive pressure that's going to move her. So I would save your breath on that. As opposed to the NBA, MLB thing that you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like my interests fluctuate all the time. Like there are times where me and Crystal will play tennis all the time, and then there's other times where we'll want to play golf all the time. Like it'll be like just, you know, for this month or two I'm into tennis. Oh, then I'm into golf. So things are always changing. NBA, there'll be times in the season where I fall out of it a little bit and don't watch as many games, but there'll be times where I watch like every single game. You know what I'm saying? But that's just life. You know,
I will say
things happen.
The MLB games right now with I haven't been watching too much. I'm going to check to see who won the Mariners Blue Jays game 7 to go to the World Series. But the dude Ohtani on the Dodgers is a beast. They said that he made back the Dodgers the $700 million they paid him over his contract already in 1 year. I don't know if you've seen him, but like he pitches and hits, and he hit like 3 home runs. He had like 10 strikeout. Like it's incredible what the guy does. Bro, he's got to make a baseball a little exciting.
He made $700 million DZAX?
Yeah, he got, well, that was his contract. And then they said they made that back already this year with like international TV deals and like Japanese like endorsements and shit. He's a beast, man. He's
so
unreal.
$700 million is insane. They don't have a salary cap, do they?
No, baseball you can get paid whatever the fuck. But like they backloaded it, so I think he's only getting paid like it's an absurd. He's getting paid some little ass shit these first like 4 years, and the rest of his shit is like $600 million the last year, some crazy shit.
Oh, no, he's only getting $100 million the first few years.
Eddie is a real one, super real one.
Damn, Eddie, thanks for the $50, man. That's very generous of you. Kyle, you're the best. My question, let's assume Trump is not the president anymore. Does the MAGA ideology stay after he's gone, or will the Republicans become more sane even though they are still bad? There are neocons, but what happens after he's gone? That's the thing, Eddie. What happens after he's gone is fucking nobody knows. The one thing I'm sure of is it will be fucking chaos.
They're going to try and keep his like MAGA fucking like hard-nosed shit.
That's the thing. People will be vying to be like, I represent the real MAGA. No, I represent the real MAGA. And there'll be these different philosophies and they'll be clashing. Mm-hmm. But who ends up winning? We have no idea. It's going to take another unique figure to sort of rise up and be like, I represent the new shit. But for the people who are like fighting for the crown, most of them probably won't get the crown because they'll just look thirsty and look kind of silly. But like, there's already a MAGA civil war that's absolutely brewing. And it's already a problem. Like I'm covering a video tomorrow. Ben Shapiro was basically like telling Michael Knowles and Matt Walsh, who are conservative commentators, like, hey, you guys should probably criticize that Republican group chat where they were saying, I love Hitler and let's put our enemies in the gas chamber.
Like such losers too in that group chat.
And bro, I know. And they were like, and basically the other two guys were like, nah, like they're part of our coalition. So like, we're not going to criticize them. And Shapiro's like, I'm Jewish. They want to put me in a gas chamber, you fucking idiot. And they're like, I don't really care. And it's like, look at the fights they're already having. There's already fights that they're having where it's like, we're Nazis. And like, nah, we hate black people, but we're not Nazis. Like there are these different factions of hatred that are growing and they're going at each other's throats. And like, that's only going to get worse as Trump continues to get more unpopular. That's going to get worse. And when Trump is gone, that's going to get even worse. So I feel like this kind of happened on the Democratic side after Obama, because Obama was such a unique, amazing force in Democratic politics where his presence on the ticket made it so he won. He won in 2008. He won in 2012. Like he was like everything orbited around Obama in Democratic politics. When he exited, when he was gone in 2016, there was this fucking void, right? And it was like, what do we do? And you had the Hillary people, you had the Bernie people, you had these different ideas, and there was no answer at the time. And so, like, Democrats were lost for a little bit, and Trump won in 2016. The same thing's going to happen on the right. As soon as he's gone, like, what, J.D. Vance is going to fucking fill those shoes? Are you kidding me? No. What, fucking Don Jr. is going to fill those shoes?
Well, that's like, I hope they don't turn into, like, a Bush dynasty or Kennedy type of shit.
They're going to try. They're going to try, but will it work? I have no idea. I just know that the right is going to fucking collapse in on itself, and it's going to be glorious to see them fight each other. That's what I know for sure. In terms of who will win that fight, I have no idea.
Yeah. Thank you, though, Eddie. Appreciate you a lot, man.
Jake, thanks for the $10, man. The abundance people have a point when it comes to increasing our state capacity. It was central to FDR's success and the golden age of the U.S. Also, what's your thoughts on central planning using AI? I'm not a fan of AI in general, so I would say no go on that. I do generally like central planning in many instances, although some instances I don't like it. The abundance people have a point when it comes to increasing state capacity. Yeah, the abundance people have a point that, like, you can't have this big, bold project and then there's like 50,000 lawsuits you have to like get through before you can actually do a thing, you know? And it's like, no, in order to get things done, sometimes you just got to do the shit. And that's what the New Deal was. That's what FDR was. And so they're right about, like, we got to sort of speed up the process to get shit done if we're going to do some shit. But outside of that, they're just like rebranding neoliberalism and trying to keep the Democratic Party more corporate than it should be.
All right, let's roll through some of these. Lindsay J, thank you very much.
Thanks for the $10. Appreciate that.
But thank you for a super sticker.
Berg Pada, thanks for the $6.99. We appreciate you.
Jays. They're playing right now. The Blue Jays, all Canada will go wild if they beat the Mariners. I haven't seen the scores. I think the Mariners are going to pull it out. Sorry to say.
Joey, thanks for the $10. Do you think there might be aliens somewhere in the universe? Do you think we'll make first contact? I do think there are aliens somewhere in the universe. I don't know if we'll make first contact.
Isn't there some alien shit coming apparently or something? Some shit. I thought I saw something recently that
you mentioned this. I have no idea. I wasn't following that shit.
Yeah, I thought I saw something. Thank you though, Joey. Appreciate you.
Jorgen, thanks for the $5. You guys talking endlessly dumb shit is what friendship used to be before it all got performative for social media. You're making me nostalgic. I mean, yeah, that's my dog, bro. We talk shit. That's what we do. Thanks for the $5. Ivan, thanks for the $5. Y'all, the economy sucks. My job laid off 1/3 of its staff 2 weeks ago. It's getting rough out here. Kyle and Corin is keeping me sane today. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I know. Believe me. Go watch the videos I did on all the updates I'm seeing. Like, every day, it's just some horror show about.
I know someone whose company laid off 400 people, man. Fucking crazy.
And bro, that's at the same time coffee prices went up 40%, beef prices went up 40%, other shit's up 10%, 14%. It's like, who can afford this shit? You know?
No, it's wild. Yeah, Ivan, stay sane, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
George, thank you for the $5. Kyle, I recommend watching One Battle After Another. Oh, yeah, that's a Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn are in it, and it's anti-ice. It's incredible. Sinners is also great. Bro,
Leonardo... Is that a new one?
It is a new one. Oh. And everybody knows I'm a big Leonardo DiCaprio fan, so I'm definitely going to check that one out. That looks awesome.
Sean Penn's a beast, too, yeah.
True, yeah, true.
And Sinners, yeah, we'll check that out. Thanks, George.
Are you guys interested? Thank you, Winston, for the $5. Are you guys interested in the World Cup and how global politics in the Trump era impacts it? Do you follow the sport? I'm only interested in it because of how the Trump shit affects it. Other than that, I don't really care. When it's on, I will watch a few games. Like I'll watch the US, I'll watch Italy. But you know, I don't think about it beforehand. I'm not big on watching soccer/football, whatever you want to call it. But I am interested because I really think they should pull that shit out of the US. I don't think we should have the World Cup here.
Yeah, you've said that. Yeah, I follow soccer a little bit, but to Kyle's point, I watch like kind of when the US is playing.
Lucas, thanks for the $10, man. 2014 Secular Talk fan, vet, and SRA member with stuff you want to ban. I don't know what that means. Even libs who once agreed are now coming to lefties like me for advice/training. Are we in danger or not? Debate or steel man left on. I'm not sure I understand all those different things. Even libs who once agreed are now coming to lefties like me. That's good. I like that for advice and training. Oh, Socialist Rifle Association. He's an SRA member. Socialist Rifle Association. Oh, yeah. I love that, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy that lefties are coming to you. I'm happy libs are coming to you. I'm happy that they're realizing that we're in trouble here. Are we in danger? The short answer is yes. I think we are. I think that all these innocent people who've had their lives ruined by ICE, I think they're like a good example of it. I think the fact that like James Comey and Letitia James are being dragged before courts on some bullshit charges, I think that proves it. I think NSPM7, the Ken Klippenstein report, that the government is going after people for anti-Americanism and anti-capitalist views and like extremism on gender and race. That just means if you're anti-racist or okay with trans people, they're going to come after you. I think we're in danger. I would say nobody should do any offensive violence ever, but you absolutely should defend yourself, you know?
Yeah. Thanks, Lucas. Awesome Curious.
Thanks for the $5. Hi, Kyle and Corin. We can't just leave. National divorce ignores shitty Dems. California failed to end prison slavery in 2024. Newsom vetoes California's Medicare for all. So awesomely curious. That's true. However, if we were to start a blue states of America and have it be a 60-40 split or 65-35 split, lefties to conservatives, I really think that we could get money out of politics. And if we get money out of politics in that system, then there's no impact of corporate money, and these people would vote for good things. They would vote for Medicare for all. The only thing that's preventing Medicare for all, the only thing that's preventing all the Democrats from supporting Medicare for all is corporate money, is health insurance money. right? And so if we get that out of the system, which we can do in a blue states of America, we can actually get Medicare for all. So I do think we have a much higher chance of success for all the things we want in a blue states of America versus the U.S. as it is now. But thank you for your point.
Yeah, thank you, Oscar Curious. Pat Man.
Yeah, man, thanks for the $5, bro. The Ginger, thanks for $20. Question for both of you: Marvel or DC Comics? What is your all-time favorite superhero? I don't have a good answer on this because you know this. I've never been a comic book fan. I've never been a superhero fan, so I genuinely don't have an answer. I can't tell you.
I'm not a huge comic fan either, but I think it's DC. I've always just been fascinated by Silver Surfer. I don't know why, but I had a T-shirt when I was younger of Silver Surfer. I think he's DC Comics. If he's not, then my bad. But Silver Surfer was my guy. I fucking loved Silver Surfer, and I love that shirt. I think I still have it.
Grand Region Thrive, thanks for the $5. Kyle, whenever you cover the Rogan sphere, you act like he placed C4 throughout your house and pressed the detonation button that unleashes your demons. Yeah, bro, I'm pissed off, man. I feel stupid that like I sat there and fucking chit-chatted with him and he sounded lefty and then now he's like riding Trump's nuts. It's like disappointing to me and also like kind of sad in that I feel like I wasn't able to prevent something I should have been able to prevent, if that makes sense.
Facts. Thanks, Grand Regent.
Pat, man, thanks again for the $10, man. Kyle, are you beholden to Big Seltzer? If so, what's your preferred brand? I am beholden to Big Seltzer, and I like Polar, I think, is my favorite because it's just so bubbly.
Yeah, Vintage was the one that sent you shit.
Vintage was the one that hooked it up. I haven't seen Vintage in a minute. I feel like that's a Northeast one, and I'm in the Mid-Atlantic now, so I don't know if they sell them in the store here. But Polar is the bubbliest, and I fuck with Polar for that reason.
Low-key, I tried this brand. I don't know if it's everywhere, but Howell's New York.
Oh, Howell's New York. Yeah, I haven't seen that around here.
It was pretty good. I saw it. It was like a little. I don't know, it was a little bit more expensive, but it was really good. Thanks, Pat, man.
Thank you, Maria Watson. Appreciate the $20. Jay's Super. Got skipped early on. Love you guys. Feels like 2009 again here. Corin is so fun and Kyle is a real one. Keep up the fantastic work.
I feel like I went through everything.
I appreciate that.
Thanks, Mayor. I don't think I missed any, but my bad if I did. This one I just actually skipped over.
Wolfhard, thanks for the $10. Forgive me if you talked about this, guys, but how did you meet and fall in love with your respective partners? I remember when you and Crystal first started your podcast, Kyle. I met Crystal. It's funny. It's funny. No. That's when I first saw her in person. Oh. But she first reached out to me because she was using me and wanted me on her show to get views. She literally says that. She admits that. Like, we were starting a show, we wanted views, so we reached out to popular people. They reached out to me, Sam Cedar, Cenk Uygur, like all these
popular
people
on social media, dude.
So she reached out and she knew my YouTube channel was big. She asked me to come on. I came on. She enjoyed the segment, so she asked me to come on. That's how we started the conversation. Then I did their live show in Brooklyn. That's the first time we met in person. Then we just started talking all the time. One thing led to another. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we are. That's how I met Crystal.
I met Molly. I was going to say Crystal. I met Molly at Cortland in 2000, where at college. Yeah. 2008. Yeah. Appreciate you. All right. We got like.
Thanks, Jen, for the $10. Project for you. Can you try to get on the Rogan verse like Dylan, Dennis, Andrew Schultz, Theo Von, etc., and try to hit them with facts and maybe try to turn their viewers? No, I think they hate me. And I kind of hate them, but
the outsiders might accept you in. Like, I feel like Theo Von would have you on his shit.
No, the ones I like Stavros, I like Bobby Lee, I like Andrew Santino, I like Mark Maron. I like the people who are comedians but not in that Rogan verse.
Yeah.
Dylan, I've gone after him aggressively, so he wouldn't want to have me on. And honestly, I don't even want to talk to him. Andrew Schultz, same thing. Fuck that guy. Theo Von, I agree with you. Like, he would maybe have me on, but like, sort of fuck him. I don't really want to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have to tell him to his face, like, you helped fuck the country up, right? You done fucked up, right?
Be like, yeah, I did.
He would say that, but then the next week he'd have on Ben Shapiro or some shit and suck him off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like, I'm just done with those sort of wishy-washy fucking idiots. But there's some comedians I would like to talk to though that are not solidly in the Rogan verse.
Thanks, Jen.
Anthony, thanks for the $5. Have you guys heard of Red Bar? Yes, he's done a lot of good investigations on Elon Musk and Rogan. He recently said he may investigate Kyle, though. The Red Bar guy, isn't that the guy who goes after the Rogan sphere?
I don't know.
Because if he is, then, I watched his stuff and I liked him. But if he goes after me, that's kind of weird because there's not much there, bro.
Yeah, come on, Red Bar.
I don't even do it. Like, I don't talk to anybody or do anything. Like, I just stay in my lane pretty much. Yo, Kyle, in the New York City's mayor debates, I noticed that Cuomo and Sliwa shit on the homeless a lot. How should we leftists communicate about it? say that they're people, they're human beings, and they deserve a roof over their head. And these are people who have been left behind by a broken economy, and it's the fault of billionaires and corporations. And so we need to look out for our brothers and sisters, because that could easily be me or you out there. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, and Sliwa, all of his social media posts I just said earlier are with homeless people. So he's showcasing them a lot and saying he's going to do a lot of good for them. But I don't know if they're just crazy videos I see.
Elron Hoyabembi, thanks for the $5. If you could convince the entire country of a single idea, what idea would you want to instill in the population? Longtime viewer, 2010 gang, love you guys. Convince the country of a single idea, I would say you need to realize that because we're imperialists, we're the bad guys in almost all of the conflicts that we're engaged in, which is crazy to think of, but it's true. We're bombing Venezuela, we're bombing Iran, we're bombing fucking Somalia, and like all of that is like we are the new ultimate evil bad guy. And people don't think of it like that. I think they think of us as meaning well and maybe sometimes fucking up, but we mean well. No, we don't even mean well. We're like stealing natural resources and putting in puppet governments and like doing all this fucked up shit. And that's what I would do. I'd make people realize just how evil the imperialism is so that they wake up and like never support any war ever.
Thanks, El. Chessmaster died. Sorry.
Dark Clippy, thanks for the $2. Sorry about that. 29-year-old Chessmaster died? That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy. That's yeah, all-time starting five. That's
Hurry,
a good starting five.
Kobe, MJ, LeBron, Shaq. That is a good all-time starting five.
You saw the Warriors cut his brother, but they're going to bring him back because it was like financial reasons or something like that.
Oh, the Warriors cut Steph's brother?
Yeah, they signed.
I didn't know they brought Seth back.
Yeah, they signed him. Yeah, and then they cut him but they're going to bring him back. Financially, didn't make sense or some shit.
Starch Manning, thanks for the $5. So if Trump has the largest budget ever and troops in the street, where the fuck are the revolutionary hats and pocket constitutions from MAGA? I know. I hear you, brother. It's ridiculous. Now they're all for tyranny. Wesley Lopez, thanks for the $10. Kyle, I think you should debate Russia-Ukraine with Crystal on KKF. It seems like there might be a real difference of opinion that divides the liberal/left. Thank you for all you do. Yeah, I could talk to you about that. We were looking for things we disagreed with recently, and I think we debated something the other day, but I could bring that up as a potential thing.
Thanks, Wesley. Denouncing of Hamas.
Gus, thanks for the $5. Will you denounce Hamas and Hassan Piker? Did you know that happened in the debate? The Cuomo asked Zoran to denounce Hamas and Hassan Piker.
Wait, seriously?
Back to back. He was like, he will not denounce Hamas. He will not denounce Hassan Piker.
Oh, goodness gracious.
He said it like Hassan was like in Hamas or something.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, thank you for the $20, Idos.
Idos, thanks for the $20. Hey, Kyle, have you ever read Imperialism as a Final Stage of Capitalism by Vladimir Lenin? If not, please do. This book describes the economic forces driving our present situation from monopolies to tariffs. Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. No, I did not read that book, but it sounds like it's very prescient.
Thank you, Idos. And again, I might read it. No, I'm just kidding.
Mellow Mushy, thanks for the $5. Have you heard of the special election in Tennessee? Afton Bain has a real shot. I have not heard of it, but if the trend holds still, then yeah, Democrats are going to be overperforming in these special elections, and that's awesome to see. I hope that happens. You're
going to like this next one. Thanks, Mellow Mushy.
Great Prominent, thanks for the $5. Much love from Neuro. Love y'all. Thanks for doing the city proud. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Holding down the home fort for us, brother. Thank you. That is whenever people ask me, where are you from? Now I always say
New
Rochelle, New York. That's what I always say. And so you're from the home base, bro.
Ray Rice got back on Facebook. Shout out to Ray Rice, man. He's back on Facebook and going strong. He's doing shit for the community. How the Knicks this year?
Thanks for the $5. How the Knicks this year? They're the favorite in the East, I'd say. They're the favorite in the East. It's theirs to lose in the East.
Yep.
That's what I'd say.
I agree. The last one. Thank you, Cut the Camel.
You should talk to Danny Sheehan. He has a public interest lawyer with a movie about him. He won the Pentagon Papers case that let journalists publish classified information. He worked Watergate. He'll also tell you about the aliens. Oh, geez, he worked Watergate? What is he, like 80 years old now? He's got to be up there, huh? Okay. Shout out to that guy. Thank you, Cut the Camel, but don't cut the camel. We like camels.
Cut the camel.
Appreciate the $20, man. Thank you, everybody.
That's all we got.
All right. Do we have a new record now?
Yeah, it is a new record.
What did that person say about Red Bar? What did that person say?
Where was Red Bar?
It said something about Red Bar, but I don't know. I don't think it was a paid comment.
Oh, I don't know. I must have clicked it by mistake. I don't see any.
Okay. No doubt. It's fine.
I'm trying to see.
Have you seen The Apprentice, the Trump and Roy Cohn biopic? I haven't, but our daughter has said that me and Crystal should definitely watch that shit. That's what I heard. So.
Much love to the chat. Anything I missed?
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think we got. Is it a new record? We have a new record here, 307.
It
Or
might.
no?
Did you see the stolen items from the Louvre? The
The
Louvre?
Louvre. Crystal actually just told me about that. I didn't see that, but she had mentioned it to me. That's kind of
Apparently,
crazy.
it was like open like during regular times, and they stole mad shit.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
But like low key, every time I go to a museum, there's like one security guard sitting on a chair with his back turned. Like it seems
Yeah.
mad easy to steal from a museum.
It's funny when people get lackadaisical about some shit that it seems like they shouldn't get lackadaisical about. Like just to have a couple dudes there posted up with some AR-15s or some shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want some good shit, go to the museum and you could come up, man. But like if they ever try to resell that shit, it's a wrap OD.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
no, they're
yeah,
they're cooked. They're
you
fucking
stole
cooked. Yeah.
All right, love you, bro. Thank you guys again for chilling on Monday. Appreciate Kyle
Yep.
always for his time. And Eldon, he's got some jewelry he's trying to sell. And
So quickly, any takers?
All right, love you guys. We'll see
All
you
right.
later.
Peace, y'all. Have a good one. Later.
Peace. Later, guys.